It's all Latin to me. It's all Latin to me, Buckethead. So, hello, Solid Joel, Iggy. Fantastic to see you both. Oh boy, what a what a Friday to be streaming Jade Empire. Goodness, learning all of the ancient Chinese wisdom. Like man who stand on toilet, high on pot. Yeah. Man with hand in his pocket feel cocky all day. Anyways, let's go ahead and get it started. Audio looks fine. I should get started before I say too many more casually racist things. Okay. Awate Amiki, my name is Faustus Marius Incitatus, the true consul of Rome, the favorite horse of the god Emperor Caligula. Hope you are having a fantastic Friday. Is Baller Friday? Oh yeah. I've been watching some ghost clips recently, true capitalist radio. He's back. He is back. I don't think he's as funny anymore, but I think the people who are fucking with him are not quite as funny anymore. That was always the best part about Ghost. So yeah, just watching some classic Ghost clips. Oh hey, good to see you, Yeni. Fantastic for you all to be here. Yeah, I had a very lazy Friday, unfortunately. I meant to get a lot of stuff done and ended up not. Normally I would work on a Friday, but there's no school today, so yeah. I kind of slept way the hell in and sort of sat around and didn't do much. Classic, yeah, pretty much. Meant to do stuff but didn't. Yep, correct. Correct. Oh, what was I was going somewhere with this, but my train of thought is derailed. But yeah, I meant to, do a whole bunch of adulting stuff that's probably boring to talk about. But Safu Omoko got their 1 millionth subscriber. That was pretty awesome. Bow bow, bitches. I'm sure Yini is over the moon that I'm mentioning the dogs. But yeah, I've been wasting a lot of time playing the trading card game shop simulator recently. I've considered streaming it, but I feel like God, I'm gonna sound like Yini now. I feel like everybody else is doing it, and I have very little to add, right? And I don't tend to do games if I don't think that I can like riff off of them appropriately. And like it's really not my world, you know. I played the Pokemon trading card game very very briefly when I was a kid. Like did a couple tournaments and that's about it. Collected some Pokemon cards. So yeah, I just feel like I wouldn't have too much to say that hasn't been said already, and I'm not a cute anime girl, so I can't just, can't just bow my way through it. But yes, that's what's been distracting me a lot recently is the TCG shop simulator. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it looks like it's going to be even cooler. Like if they actually get the trading card game working, like they implement that so you can actually play it. That'll be a cool addition to the game. But yeah, I named my. So you just now realized that I'm correct? I realized that we came to the same conclusion, but probably not for the exact same reason. Like if I felt that I could have gotten a good stream out of it, I would have absolutely done it. Doesn't matter if everyone else is doing it. I feel like you I feel like you, Yini, just didn't want to do it because everybody else is doing it. If that makes sense. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into Jade Empire. Let's pull it up here. Hua and hua. Audio, good. Wonderful. Okay. Get everything situated here. Make sure we don't have a cursor on screen. There we go. Alright. No. Cancel. Want to load game. God, it's so weird. If everyone else weren't playing it, you think you might have had something to add? No, honestly. Probably not. I would have had a hard time commentating over it. Maybe I would have given it a try just for the novelty of it, but no, I would have very little add. So yeah, we just finished off last time becoming the grand champion of the arena. It's time for us to leave the arena now and rest. We've earned it. But yeah, that was a freaking hype Ravager fight. I was magic pixeled. I had no means of healing, and we took him down in the end. my heart was beating. All the card shop streams are basically just card opening ASMR anyway. Exactly. And that's not really yeah, we read this. Not really my cup of tea here. I do enjoy watching them though. I've been watching Miko's especially. She's adorable as usual. So yeah. We've become the Arena Grand Champion. We've attracted the attention of the Lotus Assassins who were trying to infiltrate. Yeah. Oh, it just takes us straight back. Okay.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins.
That's what I just said. You're a
With
fiend.
the recommendation of the Executioner, the others will welcome you as a recruit.
What?
You can slip into the very heart of their lair.
Mm-hmm. Can't agree with this. Don't know what you're getting into. You don't know the danger they represent. Why? Okay, this is something that bothers me about Jade Empire. Like, you skip a skippa and it stops the audio, and it's very, very unpredictable whether it will let you skip or stop after a... Yeah. Saw a clip of Miko getting the 1.2 million yen card, and the Fubuki promptly crushed her by saying there's a 2 million one. Yes, that was so good. It was so cute, though. Like, once she got done freaking out, she basically calls her mom.
You could have 4 faces and a different
Here's
name
the audio.
and wardrobe for each, and you still wouldn't understand. Death's Hand is not what he seems.
It's not what he seems. Death's Hand's the leader of the Lotus
Then
Assassins.
what, pray tell, is he?
I don't know. But his power does not come from study or skill. He is something darker, and we should not be trying to enter his lair.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like Sagacious Zoo wants to go back into hiding. Or perhaps the nursery?
Damn.
Pay no attention, not everyone is as weak as
Damn. Quiet woman, he's right to advise caution.
Thank you for listening, but I want more than caution. Neither of you understand what they are capable of.
You aren't doing much to add to our understanding. Go sulk in the corner like you're accustomed to doing.
She's spicy. Too spicy for Zoo.
Are we any closer to getting to the Lotus Assassins so this accursed woman will help us find Master Li?
Accursed. Thank you very much,
she
Dawnstar.
spits fire at last. Now I see how the child left her little village. She has some spirit in her after all.
Joins
But
our
I'm sure
party,
you can
promptly
appease her.
pisses off
You've already
everyone.
gained the recommendation of the Lotus
Leaves.
Assassin Executioner.
Mm-hmm.
You could also seek out the Inquisitor and gain his recommendation as well, but the path to the Lotus Assassin Fortress
I
is
think we
ready for you now.
will get the Inquisitor's
And after we
recommendation
find
as well.
evidence against Death's Hand,
It's
will
a
you take
it's
us
a
to the palace
fun.
to find Master
Yep.
Li?
Zoop.
I promise, little Dawnstar.
Where was Zoo going?
After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's Hand that they might notice something is wrong.
That's rather optimistic. I mean, it's an infiltration mission. It could go wrong at any time. We'll worry about that when the time comes.
It would still be good to get some information first. Sagacious Zoo might know something. We should ask him.
Think he was just plug walking away there, Dawnstar.
Where is he?
Uh-oh.
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust.
If I did that, none of you would be here.
That is true. I wouldn't trust any of the ragged homeless you have collected. No offense meant to those of you who are actually homeless, Dawn.
Oh, shit!
If Sagacious Zoo has gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quick. If he's just run off, he is no longer our concern.
Yeah, I don't think Zoo would do us like
Zoo
that.
would not turn
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter.
How do you do, fellow Lotus Assassins? Let's do the test for the other recruiter first.
The Inquisitor will have some task that needs addressing, I'm sure. Scholar Dungao in the Scholar's Garden is the contact.
Yep, we already reached out to him. Is there anything you want to discuss before I get moving? Anything personal?
I don't understand. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins with a fair amount of ease. What else is there to speak of? Is there something you are wondering?
I need Mega Bitch in my life. Tell me about yourself.
About me? I am Princess Sun Lian, the Heavenly Lily. What more are you worthy of knowing?
Tell me about your childhood. Let's psychoanalyze. Psychoanalyze Silk Fox
I do
here.
not remember ever being allowed to just be a child. My mother died when I was born, shortly before the end of the long drought and the fall of my uncles.
This is a big reason why royalty are
was too
fucked up.
afraid to
Yep.
punish me and too ingratiating to teach me anything useful. I quickly found ways to sneak away from the palace. They dared not report my excursions for fear they would be punished. They would scurry around all day trying in vain to find me.
What did you do in the city?
I met the people, the peasants, the homeless, the thieves. Such a different world from what you see from the palace walls. They never realized who I was. I'm sure they would have been terrified of the army storming in to rescue me. Most just wanted to be left alone.
No, it's true anytime, any place,
That life
really.
was exciting, but also useful. Even Lotus Assassins overlook the beggar on the street, but she still has eyes and ears.
Maybe move the cursor down here. Tell me about your first love. Tell me about Silk Fox.
Ah, the shadow behind my public self. How else can a curious princess learn what really happens in her domain? I don't have time to interpret the veiled statements of advisors, so I became a thief, an assassin, whatever I needed to be. People will not speak to the princess. Bad news kills the messenger first. Silk Fox knows how to persuade. That is how I learned about the activities of Death's Hand.
Indeed. I'm sure you find being Silk Fox exciting as well.
There is a freedom in it. I have the resources to go anywhere in the secrecy to do anything. If I wished it, I could be quite carefree. But that is not what I have found in practice. Instead, I see how my father's reign has twisted, and I know I must do something.
Tell me about your time at court.
I do not like to speak about that. I try to avoid the court as much as possible. It is filled with sycophants pandering to the fancies of my father, with little or no concern to their own dignity.
Hey, my kind of place.
It is distasteful.
Oh, just wait until you see what I do with the place. Yeah, it doesn't sound... I could make it more interesting.
The Imperial Court performs a necessary function in a very inefficient way.
Government.wave.
When I succeed my father, there will be quite a cleaning out. But with Death's Hand manipulating him, that day seems less and less likely.
Tell me about your... Okay, I gotta hear this. Is it gonna be Cringetopia? Tell me about your first love, oh princess.
It would be very improper for someone of my standing to say anything, unless you make me a little more comfortable. I have already shared something of myself. Can you tell me something about you? Is there anyone that you care for?
I find Sky to be quite compelling, honestly. I mean, not romantically, but I do enjoy Sky's company the most. Yeah. Not romantically, but yeah, Sky is definitely a bro. I think it would be kind of hilarious to go in this direction. Shall we? Does this game let you be gay? I find Sky to be quite compelling.
Is that so? Perhaps you should not waste your time talking to me then. Or is this some sort of game to you?
Oh, you don't. You know
begin
you.
to wonder what you want from me.
You know
Perhaps
you
I'm just
can't
too uncertain of my
match
own
Sky's
nature.
musculature
I
and
live
wit.
2 lives, and I no longer know which is truly me.
Mm-hmm. You're Princess Sun Lian, but that does not mean you are any less deserving of being happy, or you're Silk Fox, and you take what you want from whomever you want. That is where happiness lies. I feel like this is more of the closed fist answer, no?
If the freedom you suggest is there, I have never felt it. I have hidden within this costume so I would not have to conform to what others want.
Yeah, isn't that freedom?
It feels more like a retreat than a victory. I can show strength, certainly, but only by hiding my true nature.
Mm-hmm. You cling to traditions that should be left behind. Clearly you want more. I can provide that. Huh. I feel like she would not respond well to the second one. She is very much an egotist. So yeah, let's butter her up a bit.
I have tried to make a place for myself. It was difficult, but I have succeeded, despite Death's Hand or my father or what people think.
Mm-hmm.
The Jade Empire has had strong female leaders before. Most met with unfortunate ends. At critical junctures, they were abandoned. Whatever I decide, about the Empire or about you, can I count on you to be here?
Always, I'm your friend. Oh, we can friend zone her. Or if you remain useful to my cause. So we can go for the relationship, we can friend zone her, or we can Sith zone her. You know what? I'm down to go for Silk Fox. Better than Dawnstar, I think.
You asked me about my first love. It was the Empire and its people. There might be room for another, given time and effort.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I will shatter any grand conventions of the Empire by courting outside the list of pockmarked nephews of statesmen. You and I will have much to discuss after we have restored my father. I am looking forward to it.
Alright. Save the Jade Empire, get
Do
the
not
girl.
hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task somewhat more urgent.
Uh-oh. And the bug has reared its head again, so we will go ahead and whoops. Go ahead and make a save. Da-da. And load her up. Alright. Oh, and of course everyone has something to say. But I think the executioner representative was supposed to meet us. Aha, here he is.
Irkana,
So, you have an interest in the Lotus Assassins. Very few people risk our attention by seeking us out in public. I find your bold nature refreshing, but we under Death's Hand recruit only the very best. All others are cast down before us. Find it interesting that all of the, it's very, very good storytelling, I think, that all of the Lotus Assassin higher-ups are horrifically scarred. Like, you got this guy, the Executioner Recruiter had his entire face cut open. Yeah, very good storytelling. That's kind of people they are. You've already spoken with my counterpart in the arena, but his priorities are different than mine. Tell me, why have you sought us out? I want to join the Lotus Assassins. We are not a club you simply petition for admittance. In fact, I find it hard to believe anyone could be so audacious as to look me in the face and make such a brash statement. But your point is well taken. You have shown some inkling of promise merely by drawing our attention, but that alone is hardly proof of your worth. Obviously, we require some type of test, some proof of loyalty before any can join. You must prove yourself useful to us before we will even consider you. I'll pass any test you dream up. Such confidence must be the mark of great skill or foolish bravado. Rest assured, we will determine which in due course. There is a small problem I intended you to deal with. A minor annoyance, but one that should prove a good test of your value to our organization. Judge Fang of the Ministry of Harmony has made a habit of openly defying our order. In the past, we have tolerated him as few pay his accusations any heed. Judge Fang has a rather unsavory reputation. Because of his degenerate appetites, most have dismissed his warnings out of hand. Until now. So what's changed? A certain minister named Shang is coming to make his annual report. Shang has information about certain activities of our group we wish to keep from the public. If Judge Fang learns of these activities from Shang's report, he may have enough evidence to cause real problems for us. We would have to take drastic action. We prefer to deal with these things before they become problems. I was going to do this myself, but this could be a good opportunity to prove yourself. You want me to steal the report? That is one solution, I suppose, but a true Inquisitor would probably seek out a more subtle solution before resorting to something so base and vulgar. Mr. Shang is staying in a new ministry hostel in the wealthy district of the city. Judge Fang spends most of his time at the arena watching the fights. The ultimate goal is to prevent Minister Shang from delivering his report to Judge Fang. How you accomplish that is up to you, and it's the true essence of the test. Remember, an Inquisitor is not a common thug. We leave that to the executioners. We know that disgrace is a far greater punishment than death, so we need to disgrace Minister Shang, probably, or Judge Fang. Do not expect any help from the Lotus Assassins with this task. You will have to prove you can succeed on your own before we will even consider you for our organization. I will not fail you. Perhaps not. In any case, I wish you luck in your endeavor. Remember, don't let Shang give his report to Judge Fang. We will be watching you from afar. Once you've completed your task, I will meet you back here. Idea make the fight so exciting that he refuses to leave the arena. I mean, we did our part there. We put up some pretty exciting fights, if I say so.
Far be it from me to presume, but I have an idea of how we might be able to solve this.
Ho-ho! Henpecked ho! Coming in clutch. Finally useful. What's your plan?
My glorious wife's third cousin is a minor official in the Ministry of Harmony. I know a little something of the way Judge Fang conducts his business. All of Fang's ministers bring him an honor gift when they go to see him. An offering given as a sign of respect. A bribe, some might call it.
Sure.
If we replace Shang's honor gift with something insulting, rare turtle eggs, for example, Fang would be so outraged he'd refuse to even listen to Shang's report.
Turtle eggs? Are you serious?
It's true. A gift of turtle eggs would be as insulting as a box of manure. Even more so, because they are so difficult to track down, whereas manure is somewhat common. I admit there are still some details yet to be worked out, but acquiring the eggs is easy. I have some here that you can simply have.
Just carrying around turtle eggs, huh?
You have turtle eggs? Here? After just saying they are very rare?
Well, I was saving them for my coming anniversary. You buy early if you want them to be ripe. It doesn't guards to make the switch.
We should just kill Shang. Nice and simple. Kill his guards, too.
Would you want us to kill Fang and his guards too? Slaughter everyone? Not only does
These
it
aren't
seem excessive,
turtle eggs,
but I
are
don't
they?
think that's how
I
Inquisitors
think
operate.
they might actually be turtle eggs.
Maybe we should investigate Fang in the arena first. We might be able to stop him from getting that report without hurting Shang. Or anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you how we handle this, but remember that the Inquisitors aren't just thugs. They're more subtle.
Alright. Turtle eggs. Let's read the description. Might give us an idea whether they are actually turtle eggs. Disgrace Shang or kill Shang. Oops. Disgrace Shang or kill Fang or investigate Fang. Alright, let's view plot items. There are few greater ways to insult a person than a gift of turtle eggs. The difficulty of their acquisition tells the tale of a person willing to put forth a serious effort in their desire to say, I hate you. This group of eggs is particularly ripe, having been carefully tended to by Henpecked Ho in anticipation of his next anniversary. The real question is if we need 8 spells together to hatch them. I sure hope not. I could use a walking chest full of gold, though. I would take that. So since we're being stealthy, I think I'll take Sky along.
My blades are yours to command.
Let's go. Oh. Hold on a sec. Somehow my view settings got inverted again. Invert mouse Y. Yeah, no. It's off, so why are you... This is definitely inverted. The look setting's definitely inverted. So we investigating? We absolutely investigating, yes. Okay, well let's invert it and see what happens. Nope, didn't change it. The hell? The joys of playing old games. I'm like 100% certain I managed to uninvert the look settings. Alright. So yeah, let's go investigate Judge Fang first. Might be hard to disgrace him given that everyone like openly refers to him as a degenerate. Yeah, I have a gut feeling that if you are too subtle in your ways, they'll reject you from joining. I think the bigger problem would be not being subtle enough in our ways. Obviously, failing the quest would be a huge problem, but yeah, no, I think this is very much about subtlety, so... Yeah, let's go have a little chat with Judge Fang. I think... Yeah, I think he's in the next room over here. Aha, Fangard.
Wow, the Imperial Champion. Hey, it's a real honor to have you come up here, but, you're gonna have to back up, please.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing personal, but we work for Fang, and he doesn't want anyone blocking his view. He comes to watch the fights, not talk to the fighters.
Fair
I
enough.
guess he figures the more he talks to you, the less time you have to inflict horrible, bloody carnage on someone in the ring.
He knows what he likes. What can we say? Sounds like one sick and twisted man.
I wouldn't call him sick and twisted. That's an insult to sick and twisted people everywhere. Fang's on a whole other level.
Okay.
I never used to believe the stories, but now that I'm working for him, I can honestly say he's the most degenerate and perverted
God
man
damn,
in the
they
whole
are
empire.
they are right out in the open with it. It's gonna take a
He
lot
pays
to
well,
disgrace him.
very well. Enough so that we pretend not to see what's going on, though I still feel bad for Breezes sometimes.
Breezes.
Gentle Breezes. She's Fang's, concubine. She's over in the next room with the common folk.
I see.
Fang doesn't like to be seen with her in public. He, doesn't mind her getting up close and personal when they're in private, though. The things she does for
Yeah,
him.
that's some balls they carry by saying that with an earshot of Fang. Yeah. Clearly, he doesn't give a shit. I'll be going.
Thanks, champ. We appreciate it.
Sure thing, champ. Oh, you're Lady Rento. We talked to you already about Creative Yukong. That's right. Need to go to the Scholar's Garden and try and track him down. Here's Gentle Breezes.
Sorry, big boy. I'm not open for business. Judge Fang's got me on his payroll, and he doesn't like me taking customers on the side. Unless you're into something twisted, then he might want to watch. Fang's always looking for some new perversion to make his little soldier stand at attention.
God damn. So who are you?
My name is Gentle Breezes, but everyone just calls me Breezes now. I guess you lose your gentle side when you spend too many nights with Judge Fang.
God. So how bad
Fang's
are the
my
scars?
benefactor, if you know what I mean. I do all the things that make him happy. Filthy, nasty things. But at least that sick bastard pays well.
Ugh. God, he's like a Saudi prince or something. You don't like him much, do you?
I hate him. He's a vile, repulsive deviant. He likes to hurt. When things are bad, a man like that leaves
The ticket
scars,
fame is into, yeah.
emotional and physical.
Emotional and physical scars. Yeah, yeah.
I've been
He's
around.
He's
I
a
know
sadist.
people do strange and disturbing things behind locked doors. But nothing like this. There's no act too brutal or shameful for Judge Fang. He's into all sorts of things, and he's no stranger to pain. I know that all too well.
Man, I hope he's paying you real well. Tell me more about him.
Fang's head of the Ministry of Harmony, so he controls taxes and executions across the Empire. That makes him a very rich and powerful man. Even the Lotus Assassins are wary of Judge Fang. Probably because they know he's just as vile and corrupt as they are. All the rumors about him are true.
God damn.
He's the most infamous degenerate in the Imperial City. And I work for him.
Oh, man. Why? Why do you do this to yourself?
I've thought about quitting. Every night. But I heard what happened to the last girl who tried to leave Fang.
Oh, yeah, that's
He's
kind of
not
what I
the
was
kind
afraid
man
of.
you just walk away from.
Yeah.
He sees me as a possession. His possession. He's not just going to let me go. He's got the wealth and power to find me wherever I run. I'm stuck with Judge Fang until he's tired of me. I've come to accept that. It's a hard, grim fact. But at least he pays well.
Dear Lord. Can we get rid of Fang?
Get rid of him? What do you mean? Remove him from office or something else?
She's down for either. We can try to convince Breezes to KA Fang for us. See, yeah, this is the... I'm not sure there's anything we could do to ruin his career. Like, he's already... What kind of scandal could we come up with that people would be surprised by? Gotta tell you, I think Black Whirlwind has the best idea here. Yeah, you know... I'm coming around to it. We could just fuck over Minister Shang, I guess.
Really? I was hoping you wanted to kill him. The world would be a better place with that disgusting pig dead and buried. But as much as I want to see his bloated corpse floating in the gutter, Fang is a dangerous man and he keeps my pockets lined with silver. I hope Fang gets what he deserves, but you'll have to do it without my help.
With Fang gone, you can finally be free.
No. Even if I was willing to give up all that silver, if Fang finds out, he'll make sure I spend the rest of my days begging for death. It's not worth the risk.
Help me with Fang and I won't break your legs. Such a fascinating way we all think. Some of us wants to kill, while I want a more discreet way of dealing with them. Yeah. Yep, a diversity of opinion. I really don't want to pay you 900 silver. And I don't think she's going to respond to threats well, like... We could try, I guess.
Don't hurt me. Fang's already hurt me too many
Wow,
times, and I
that
won't
worked.
let him hurt me again.
I figured she would be pretty inured to pain
I'll
at this
help you.
point.
You wanted Fang dead, right?
I'll admit that it's a tough call, but I don't know if the Inquisitors are looking to have Fang murdered.
I just want to ruin him.
It'd be easier to kill him. Fang's reputation is already as dirty as it can get. As long as it doesn't get in the way of his job, everybody just turns a blind eye.
Gotta be some way to bring him down.
Well, every document Judge Fang approves has to be stamped with his Imperial ring. Losing the ring is a major offense.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was revealed he lost the ring during one of his sexual escapades, even Fang wouldn't want that to come out.
What a line for a BioWare game. Bring me the ring and I'll blackmail him into resigning.
What are you doing here, Breezes? You know I don't like it when people see us together in public.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be mad, my mighty and manly Fang. I was just hoping we could go upstairs for a bit. I've got a treat for you. Here's a hint. They're silk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you're so eager after last night. I'm glad to see you're finally becoming more receptive to my special needs.
Yeah, you're definitely special needs, buddy.
Well done, Breezes. If a little tame for my tastes. I think tonight you should wear the blindfold. I have some interesting surprises in store for
Oh,
you.
God.
I can hardly wait, oh great and virile Fang.
Ugh. Blech.
Here's
Gross.
the ring. Fang will do anything to keep people from finding out he lost it to a whore, even if it means resigning his post. Show the ring to his guards and they'll let you through. I better disappear for a while, but make sure you tell him where you got it.
That a good idea?
I'm sorry he ever touched me.
I don't think that's a very good idea. Again, he's a dangerous fucking man, and we're not killing him. Remember, a recruiter for the VOC said, "As long as the man remembers the warm touch of a woman, I did my job well."
Look, we already told you, Fang doesn't want to be bothered. He just wants to relax and watch the arena fights. Yeah, if he doesn't get his daily fill of blood, violence, and gore, he'll be snarly all day.
Snarly.
And he's hard enough
What a
to
good
work
word.
for when he's in a good mood.
I've got Fang's Imperial ring.
How did you get... No, forget it. I don't want to know. You better go talk to Fang about that ring. Yeah, we don't want any part of this.
Hello,
Some of these new
degenerate.
fights can be delightfully savage. Do you mind? How can I enjoy the crack of bone, the screams of pain, and the glorious geysers of crimson blood down in the arena with you bothering me?
Oh, I'm going to be doing more than just bothering
Or-
you, buddy.
Are you here to offer me your services for later? I generally might branch out if a
Did he
handsome
don't?
man like
Did he
you
don't?
is willing to beg.
I want you to resign your post, Fang.
Is that so? Let me guess. Some sense of moral outrage at my perversions, no doubt. Well, my tastes are already well known at the Imperial Court. Nobody cares about my predilections, as long as I don't let my activities interfere with my duties as a judge.
Even more scandalous than being a degen. Yeah. Your activities cost you your Imperial ring.
My ring? But how... That harlot. I should have suspected something when she came to me willingly. Usually I have to command her presence. Well, it seems you have me in an awkward position. I can't let it be known that I was foolish enough to let a whore steal my ring. I would lose my position. So, what is it you want from me? Silver? An imperial posting? What?
Yes, can be the chairman of the sumo association here. Letter of resignation right now.
Of course. Now I understand. The Lotus Assassins are behind this, aren't they? I should have known something like this would happen. They tried to bend me to their will, but I'm not easily broken. Or so I thought. Are you proud of yourself? Bowing and scraping at the feet of your Lotus Assassin masters, helping them to bring me down?
I mean, this one does feel kind of good, to be honest.
You think I'm an evil man, don't you? You think my soul is rotten and corrupt. But at least I have a soul. The same cannot be said for those you now serve. The Lotus Assassins destroyed me. But now that I am gone, I wonder where their attention will turn next. Keep a close watch over your shoulder, friend.
You too, friend.
My resignation is on the table. Take it and stamp it with my imperial ring yourself.
Wonderful. Also, let me turn the game up a little bit. Yeah, we'll keep the music pretty low. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at the monitors and noticed that, at least Judge Fang's voice seemed kind of quiet. So. Hello, arena nerds. How you doing, soldier?
Not much to do at the top, is there, champion?
Just mocking you. Just mocking you.
Your skills would just waste away with no challenges. I wonder if it'll be me, the Sung brothers, or some other upstart who brings you down.
Sure do doubt it, bud. Sure do doubt it. Alright. Should we ruin Shang's life just for funsies? Actually, can I even ruin Shang's life at this point? Report back to the Inquisitor. Yeah, no. I guess there's no point. It wouldn't even work, right? Because we're ruining Minister Shang by having him give Fang a terrible gift.
I've
been waiting for you to return. My sources tell me the problem of Minister Shang and his report to Judge Fang is no longer a problem. My spies tell me that Judge Fang has resigned. Is this true? I have his resignation right here. You've done well. With Fang out of the picture, we can assign his post to somebody less difficult. Somebody pliable and easy to control. Somebody like Shang! Let's go! See, everything worked out for Minister Shang in the end. Shang has no backbone, no will of his own. Things will go much more smoothly for the Lotus Assassins with a public like him running the Ministry of Harmony. Did I just get open palm points for that? You successfully completed the mission I gave you. As your reward, we will allow you to begin your training as an Inquisitor of the Lotus Assassins. Aha. You honor me with this opportunity. There's much that still lies ahead, but I think you'll do well. Our training regime is difficult. For some, it's even lethal, but you should have the skills to survive. Report to the fortress at the far end of the necropolis. The entrance is there, now that you are worthy of finding it. Make certain your affairs are in order before you go. Well, tell them you are coming. Show them the seal when you arrive. Be mindful of your manners. Our trainers are not gentle and they demand respect. Alright, what can I expect? A new beginning. Your life becomes the Lotus Assassins. Death's hand becomes your guiding spirit. The Emperor is your father above him. I wish you luck. Perhaps I will see you again, if you survive.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. And you've made doubly certain of it by aiding both the Executioner and Inquisitor. Very impressive. The way to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is open. Everything is in place. I'll have my evidence against Death's Hand soon enough. Oh, and you'll have access to your Master Li as well.
Looking forward to it.
I don't want you to think I have forgotten your needs.
Yeah, you don't seem like one that would really consider my needs. I did get open palm for that. That's bullshit. I mean, I guess that was like the getting rid of Fang was a good thing to do, I guess. But, wow, nice teleportation, Sky.
Always happy to help. What do you need?
What do you have to say? What's on your mind?
Dawnstar has been telling me about two rivers, the Swamp and Gao the Lesser. I was sorry to hear about your town and your friends. It brought a question to mind. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Why? Seriously, why are you doing this?
Oh, you know that picture of the bird that is suspended in midair by only its rage?
Details aside, you're fighting the Empire as a whole when you oppose the Lotus Assassins, Death's Hand, or the Emperor's will. I know all about your village and your master, and that explains some of it. What it doesn't explain is your drive, your strength. What gives you that?
Burning red-hot fury. It's a matter of honor, my home must be avenged. The Empire destroyed those who would have taught me to fully use my abilities. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Revenge, then? Or perhaps the thought that there's still more to learn by walking this path? I know you're going to follow Silk Fox's plans to find a way into the Assassin's Den. It won't be easy, but I'm confident we'll succeed.
Oh, yeah.
It's what happens after you find a way in that has me worried.
Tear that place down by its foundations if I have to.
I can imagine that might just be the case.
Yeah, you know, you're probably right. You're probably right.
I knew men and women who were drawn to the Lotus Assassins. They went into that place to prove themselves, as you intend to. And the few who made it back out were different.
Different how?
They acted like they didn't know us, or just didn't care if we lived or died. It's hard to say if there's even a difference to the Lotus Assassins.
No, probably not. I mean, you're all just ants beneath them, I suppose.
I know you'll be fine. The Assassins will be lucky if you don't bring the place down around their ears. Just be sure not to tip your hand before you're ready. That's all in the future, though. We should keep at what we're doing. There's a lot left to tackle before we're done.
The music is a little odd. Alright, talk to you later, Scott.
Of course.
Dawnstar.
I suppose it is good that the Lotus Assassin Executioner accepted you.
Oh,
We should feel better
shush.
about
We
that.
even resolved this in the way that you suggested.
Will you be heading to the Lotus Assassin Fortress soon? When you are through there, the princess will take us to the palace.
Never satisfied.
You have
Wine,
used
wine,
both
wine,
of the
wine,
Lotus
wine.
Assassin recruiters. What else could we possibly need to do?
Me. Do you want to talk?
I don't want to seem ungrateful for her help, but having Silk Fox here is causing me some concern.
I mean, she is the daughter of the Emperor, and we do not know his role in Master Li's capture. Can she be trusted? Yeah, better she's at arm's length than in the shadows, honestly.
So you don't trust her fully, but you invite her into our midst. I'm not sure I understand that, especially when she is so confrontational.
You know, like I said to her, if I only invited people I fully trusted, I wouldn't have any companions. I don't have time to manage children except her leave. Perhaps you're jealous of her.
I am not. Why would you suggest that? And why did you smirk? Are you trying to pit us against each other? Does it amuse you to see people compete for your affection?
What do you think, Dawnstar? What do
Your
you think?
affection. Did I just say that? Well, damn you for being right.
Okay, that's pretty cute. Oh, I can't wait for a cat fight. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. You didn't know. Yeah, or the situation's very useful. She sees you as a rival for me.
The situation is useful? Is that what I am here for? To be used? Will I be cast aside when you are done?
Don't pretend you wouldn't be into it.
This is how it starts, you know. Soon there will be whispers and strange looks. I've seen that before. I don't want to be a part of this. Not when you can leave whenever you want.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I could leave. What would you do about it, little... Jesus Christ. Alright, we're, kind of veering into Harvey Weinstein territory here. Dear Lord. Like Chita was saying, I kind of want to string this along and see the cat fight. You fear the end of what's barely begun. Where does this reluctance come from?
I prefer to have more control over myself, and as much control over what goes on around me as possible. Silk Fox, or whatever she wants to be called, is an unknown I can't compensate for. I can't stay in balance if I don't know what she represents. You and I, we talk and share thoughts, but she forces me to consider where that might lead, both good and bad. I'm not ready for that.
Mm-hmm. Silk Fox forces you to consider where our talks might lead. I'll have to thank her. No one's pressuring you except you. That says more than your words. Or I can't respect someone who will not take a risk for a great reward. Yeah, no one's pressuring you except you. It says more than your words.
I suppose it does. Strange that you are becoming more adept at reading my moods than I am.
It's not that hard, Dawnstar.
I think we will have a great deal more to discuss in the coming days. I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, cat fight route unlocked.
Until then, thank you for being so understanding. Master Li was right. You are special.
Yeah.
Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
My skills are perfectly suited for the short bus. Hey ho, how you doing?
Yes? How can this humble bunmaster assist you today?
Why don't you just leave your wife, ho? Start over.
My prescient pretty has an uncanny knack for derailing my plans, in case you haven't already noticed. I have tried several times to leave,
Prescient
but
pretty.
always fails miserably. Some say there are spirits out there that masquerade as people, and I suspect she may be one of them. She has my soul, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Honestly, from what you've said about her, I'd be willing to believe that. Being married to a spirit could have its advantages.
One time, I tried to sneak away while she was delivering a special order of buns to her uncle's family. As I started to leave, I slipped on some oil and broke my arm.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I put my arm in a sling and was continuing on my way when I was run down by a rogue bun cart.
No,
when I came
those
to,
rogue
my wife
bun
had returned
carts.
and was in a foul mood. Apparently, everyone she had
The
visited
cabbies
died
in
from
New York
food
City.
poisoning. But why not her? I mean, I'm sure she ate at least one of the buns I sent.
Are you saying that the buns were poisoned?
I am saying no such thing.
Uh-huh.
It is simply my lot in life to be given into the care of a demon whose sole sustenance comes from sucking the very life from my body and soul.
Hot.
Soup, anyone? As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
Oh. Boomer humor the companion. You gotta love it. He hates his wife so much.
What do you want?
I want to speak with Yajan. Yeah, can we get you thinking about the spirits, draw Yajan out?
There are spirits everywhere here in the city. Ghosts live inside of the people who remember them. Just a little.
Aw.
Everyone has that spark. Except for me.
Cute. Well, cute little dead girl.
I have no one inside of me. Except for the guardian and the other. But some of these people, the ghosts inside them cause so much pain.
What do you see in those people?
The ones that hurt? The spirits have such sad stories. The people don't know, though. All they understand is that they feel bad, but they don't know why.
You wake up feeling shitty in the morning. It's your dead grandma, you know, just punishing you for not coming and visiting her more.
When you feel bad for no reason, you might have touched one of them. The city is old, so old, and so many people have lived and died here. There's spirits everywhere. I guess I can understand why so many of them feel so bad all the time.
It's pretty depressing.
But we shouldn't talk about this so much. Who knows how much will draw their attention. We should keep going. Is there anything else you want?
You, are you alright?
They don't come out very much. The guardian protects me
all
and
right,
keeps
small child?
the other inside. When the other tries to get out, it feels like my head is going to tear itself apart.
How did they come to be inside you?
I don't know. The guardian, he's always been with me. The other one, too. But they never really tell me why. They say we have to be with you now.
Yeah, I think the fox spirit kind of hinted at the notion of balance, right? Like all spirits have another spirit sort of balancing them out, like yin and yang, and yeah, I think that's what's going on here. Why there's an evil spirit and a good spirit inside of her. Hush, child. I will speak for now. This child has been chosen as the vessel to allow me into the mortal realm. She is my gate into this world, and I am her protector. Why did you choose her? The amulet you carry had been hidden in the village by the last of the spirit monks, and the whole area flooded. Those remaining behind died, and it was lost forever. But the dam had opened again, and the water receded. I am bound to protect this amulet, but to exist in this world, balance is needed. With good, evil, with life, death. Of those who died there, I chose this one as my host. She was reborn through my power, and I within her. But balance required that my heavenly presence have an opposite. You mean Yajan. So Wildflower is dead. We needed a host, and she was there. I did not expect balance to require that both I and Yajan be within her. It is almost too much for her to bear. We are both here inside her, but Yajan is different. He cares nothing for the amulet or the girl, and would gladly sacrifice her to escape.
Ha! You care too much for this whelp.
Wait! Stay inside. Do not mention these things to Wildflower, Spirit Monk. She is only dimly aware of her past, and this knowledge would harm her further. Hey, Wildflower, guess what?
What do you want?
Okay. Yajan, are we doing this?
It's time you and I had a talk, mortal.
Oh God, what happened to my hand?
You've been paying too much attention to this girl's problems and the Guardian's advice. We need more realism here.
Alright. I've been waiting to talk to you.
The girl is already dead. She's a walking corpse. She's nothing to anyone. What I want is the body. I need an anchor, and this little walking meat puppet can provide that. But Chaikar gives me trouble. He's in my way. He's weak, but the girl sides with him. To take control, I need your help, and I'm willing to offer servitude for it.
You'd offer servitude to me?
Why not? How long do you live anyway? I'm immortal. I have forever to get what I want. A few decades doing odd jobs for you would be worth it for my freedom.
Back into the darkness, Yajan. You tricked me so I wouldn't hear you talking, but no more. Spirit Monk, it is unwise to speak with him. He knows only lies and deceit. For the sake of the child, have no further dealings with him. He is stronger now. He might be able to force his way out or be called. Resist him. Do not listen to him. I'm gonna listen to Yajan.
What do you want?
Nothing right now.
Okay.
So, Chaikar's like the worst companion in the game. His fighting style just sucks. Meanwhile, Yagen is really, really powerful, so, like, the sweaty pro gamer move is to go with Yagen, and luckily that fits our playthrough pretty well.
Well, well, is the Imperial City all you expected? It is quite a spectacle compared to the bulk of the Empire. The marvelous dragonfly performed perfectly, of course.
Of course. I want to learn more about you, King.
I found my way to Tien's Landing quite by accident. A very big accident. A few wealthy merchants lost some, property, and I almost lost my hat and my head.
Gotta love the early 2000s lol so random
about
humor.
My inventions and bribed some officials to effect my release. I thought I had found a nice rich benefactor, but I was locked away in his lair.
Gave me a nice workshop, but he really was a fool. I showed him my wind map. He didn't care where it led. He was only interested in his slaves. So where does the wind map lead?
It shows where I've been, not where I'm going, I think. I made it on my journey to, here. But I don't quite remember where I was traveling from. Not good. It seems to me I left something, a clue for myself, but I'm not sure why I'd need to. I don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a short trip back the way I came?
Jog your memory, I suppose? Yeah, let's go.
Well, let's see then. It must lead to where I was last, which would be the ideal place to go first.
Makes sense. Keep an eye out. I don't know why my tracks were covered, but I do tend to incur the occasional death threat. Craters are remarkably unappreciated. Ah. So we get the flying minigame again. Oh.
This looks familiar. Keep going. I have the urge to build something.
Oh, God. Please
there are
upgrade my
memories in the route we are flying. Keep going.
Please upgrade my weapons. Come on, come on.
I see patterns, schematics. Keep going.
Yeah, good for you, buddy. I'm fucking dying here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Almost there. Just a few more pieces to figure out.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Everything will be fine. This is okay. This is fine. This is fine. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. It's pure skill. Pure skill. What a weird mini-game to include, man.
Our flight was great fun. Lots of explosions. But what does it mean? I think it's a clue. I hid something in my head because I was going to lose my memory.
You hid something in your head because you were going to lose your memory.
One thing for certain, there was no destination. We ended where we began. The route was the important part. Let me show you what it inspired me to make. It's I'm not sure what it is, but it has a lever on it that is begging to be pulled.
Pull the lever. That should be interesting.
Here we go. And nothing. Right? We're not dead, I think. That is decidedly disappointing. I was expecting...
We're not dead. How disappointing.
Something. I must still need a part I can't remember. I need some time to think, to get my brain straightened out. This is most intriguing and infuriating. Give me some time.
Okay. You have the resources of the Imperial City at your disposal. Think harder.
You know, it is true that I should be able to find what I need here. Let me rummage through what I have stockpiled. Just a few tweaks. Tight fit. Not sure how that will affect things.
Tight fit. Not sure how that will affect things.
I don't remember seeing that before.
Soundboard worthy.
There we go. It's ready. Now we can finally find out just what it does. After I name it, of course. Nothing works right until you name it.
True.
How about the confoundable minutia?
I like it. Sure that will help. Start it up.
What? No, impossible. I fixed it. I checked everything. It should work. Unless... No, I did that. Oh, where'd the city go?
I have become death.
Well, that
Game
was
over.
anticlimactic. A flash of light,
Uh-huh.
no resounding boom. What good is
Imperial
such a
City
light
got
if Earth doesn't
hydrogen
reach
bombed.
high?
Now we're in heaven. Whatever it was supposed to do, it did it.
What? Oh my. It seems we have transported to a heaven. A strangely familiar one for some reason, but I don't recall ever moving to such a
Did you
place before.
actually blow us up?
An interesting little device you have there. It could be useful if you could count on your point of arrival, but since you made it,
In my mind, I was about to make an atom bomb joke. Yeah. So you don't know where we are?
This place is completely unknown to me. Or is it? I am compelled to take the steps this way. There are gears here that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, and off he runs. This looks like his kind of place, really.
What was that sneer at the end there, Sky? Jeez.
Look at this. It's a marvel. A wonder of monumental proportions. A phenomenal piece of unbelievable craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm. What does it do?
I haven't the slightest idea. But it must be important.
He probably hates
wouldn't
this
you
place
think?
already.
I mean,
Yeah,
just
probably.
look at it.
It does look very important,
These
yes.
machines, they are manipulators, fabricators. They bully energy into something. They can be activated, deactivated, on and off and on. You see?
I like that terminology. A power plant is just a means of bullying energy into our energy grid, right? But what is it?
I can only come to one conclusion. Lord Lau's furnace.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a legend. Stories of his machines making much-needed lakes and unfortunate mountains are the kind of tale my father loved. But you can't take them seriously.
I mean, what other explanation?
Legendary, mythical, and overrated in some respects. But if anyone else has a better origin for such machines as this, I'm not hearing it.
I mean, we are in a heaven. It is some sort of celestial being, and yeah, crazy machines. It's a good guess. So who is Lord Lau?
Artificer to the celestial bureaucracy, he creates machines that themselves also create. Although I'd make them a little less delicate had I his resources.
Okay.
Still, he is an
It's like those
inspirational figure for
asteroid mining
inventors.
drones
And
that
we are in
can
his
replicate
playhouse.
themselves.
You select the machines you want to activate, and then the tiger or the dragon button, like this.
Mm-hmm. So I recognize this guy. He voices all the old men in the Fallout games. That. I can see that. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Please don't randomly hit switches. I find it unsettling. Or sigh, here we go again. Yeah.
Don't worry. The individual machines are not activated. I think the switches must be thrown on at least two of the components before
Yeah,
they do whatever
Definitely
it does.
hear it now. I definitely hear
You
it
also
now.
have to select a fuel. It looks like there are a few pieces of cinnabar in the contraption, but it may accept others as well.
Like, who is that guy in Megaton? Like, the really patriotic one who's all about the USA. Forget his name, but I really hear him. Do you think it's wise to play with it?
Well, judging by the pile of ashes I found near the controls, if you do it wrong, it either creates a nice warm fire or burns the person standing here to a crisp.
Exciting.
It looks like a powerful thing, so just guessing at the possible configurations will probably get you into trouble and waste the cinnabar in the machine. So, you might want to be careful how you go about it. Things like this usually have directions. No, recipes. No, that's not it. Configurations. That's it.
Didn't we find a strange set of directions?
Very true. Perhaps you should give them a try. They didn't mean much before, but now we may have the tools to make something of them.
Mm-hmm. So yes, this is where you work with all of your configurations. So let's check them out. Nathaniel Vargas, I think, is who you're thinking of. Yes, that sounds right. So yeah, we have configuration of the horse. In his ravings, my husband talked of madmen with eyes of metal and of a strange island in the skies. His words frightened me, but none more than when he clutched my arm suddenly lucid. "It's the tiger," he said, fever burning in his eyes. "The tiger feeds on the stone of the cow torn from the bovine's innards. All but the cogs are watching, waiting and active, waiting for the tiger to feed." After his recovery, my husband remembered nothing of his journeys or of his ravings except one. Okay. We also have configuration of the snake. So yeah, let's work with the horse. So we do have a cow bezoar. So, Mau Mau would be ecstatic, but, we're gonna use it. He also voices Colonel Campbell in the MGSK. Okay. I need to play the MGS games. That's another one I've never played that I really probably should. So yeah, tiger and everything but the cogs. Rather, everything but the cogs and then tiger, and we, The fuel hopper contains some cinnabar ore, but there is a separate section. The configurations likely need specialized fuels to make them effective. Load a new fuel into the hopper. Place a cow bezoar. How Lord Lao managed to predict the shape of a stone formed in a cow's gullet, you'll never know, but a small round cup in the fuel hopper holds the bezoar securely. The celestial bureaucracy is made up of all the servants that the great dragon left behind to administer creation. According to the priests and the augurs, they know nothing of their creator or where it has gone. The great dragon has transcended heaven, they say. They, in their faithfulness, remain behind. Or so they say. Over the millennia, many have fallen from their duties and have become part of the chaos in this world. This we can only suppose is part of creation as well. But as representatives of order, humanity suffers most from the attentions of these chaotic spirits and demons. Okay, so everything but the cogs, and then we press the tiger button. So these are the whirling cogs, we do not touch them. Quite a place. That does indeed get electricity from one place to the other. Good job. I'm trying to infiltrate Lord Lao's furnace, but the clapping in my chimney is alerting all the guards. What else we got? Okay, no. Oh, okay. Just a bunch of broken shit. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, surely this is a thing. The water wheel. Pretty straightforward. That is, it's quite the log flume you've built there, Lord Lao. And I assume the stuff in the middle has a lever too. Yeah, cranking cauldron. Crank it, cauldron boy. Did I hear a faint "you" in the whirring of this machine? I think I did. Maybe I was listening for it. Maybe it was my imagination, but pretty sure that cauldron boy just said "you." Ceramic urn. Configuration of the ox. Okay, let's do the horse configuration first. The Song of the Spirit.
Excellent! What an amazing machine! Now, if we can find more configurations, just imagine what we could do here.
Mm-hmm. I want to try that again.
That same one? But why not try something different? It's up to you, of course.
So yeah, if I recall, you can't do the same one again. It gives you unique techniques that make you better, so... Let's see what Song of the Spirit does. Spirit +5. Okay, not bad at all. Proper configuration of Lord Lau's furnace has created the Song of the Spirit. Provides an increase to spirit. Not bad at all. Yeah, 5 points. That's some big chi energy. Alright, let's see the other configurations. Think you found an academic leaflet and kept it. The crux of the argument reads, to think that any machine could be designed around the principles of starting motion with a tiger of all things is to dally with utter madness. As if this were not enough, no machine made by the hands of man can be fueled by iron infused with nickel. We do have a nickel-infused bar. The resulting metal, while strong, is inert to reactions. Even application of electrical current and the introduction of chimney smoke into a mechanical cauldron, as proposed, produced no appreciable result. Okay, so yeah. So conductor, chimney, and cauldron, probably. Conductor, chimney, cauldron, and then tiger. What is the ox? Strange schematic has had better days. Paper is ragged at the corners, while the page is filled with doodled diagrams, including one for a device that seems designed to colorize rice for easy sorting. The majority of the space is taken up by a single notation. Foul-smelling water must be purified of the taint of a rotted egg. Only the water wheel and the applauding stack can manage it, and even then, only with the dragon's help. Okay, I don't think we have any foul water to, yeah. Bar is made of iron alloyed with nickel, producing a far stronger metal referred to by some smiths as steeled iron or simply steel. Alright, so yeah. That bar of iron, tiger, and do conductor, clapper chimney, and cauldron. The carefully alloyed iron rests easily in a small indentation in the bottom of the fuel hopper. The fit is too close to be mere coincidence. We're using a bar of steel. Our jet fuel is steel beams, thank you very much. Okay, and then I think I can reset everything. Yeah, alright. So we're gonna crank that cauldron. We need the conductor. And we need the clapper chimney, right? Right. Why do I feel like that's wrong? So electrical current is conductor, chimney, clapper, mechanical cauldron, yep. And then press the tiger button. Hello? Oh, here it is. Well, we can do the dragon button. I don't want the Torah, I want the Dora. No, I don't want the Dora, I want the Torah. Thank you very much. There we go. Calm as the morning breeze. Okay, what's that one do? Mine +5, hey hey. Lord Lau's furnace generated calm as the morning breeze when a correct configuration was used. This technique provides a +5 increase to mind. That's pretty huge. That's not just like a +5 to focus. That's +5 to mind, like your actual attributes. So yeah, that's a good bit of extra focus. All right, I think that's all we can do in here. We don't have any other fuels. We need to be on the lookout for like
intriguing place.
Rotten egg water, sulfur water, maybe. I'm ready to leave.
Very well. In the meantime, I will try to see if I can learn anything more about this interesting machine. I can always bring us back here later.
All right. Well, that was a diversion. So there's a few other things we can do in the Imperial City. I think the first one I want to do is go after Mr. Con Man. We haven't tracked him down yet, have we? Yeah, Fading Moon's Bounty, track down Creative Yukong, yeah. Spoke with Lady Rento, learned that Yukong isn't actually much of a confidence man. He asked her to sponsor him as an actor. She suggested he might be hiding in the Scholar's Garden. No more excuses. Your father was always full of excuses too. It tires me to no end. You know what you have to do, so go do it.
Please, Purveyor, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will see me before I can get into the cave. Please, don't make me do it.
I've been patient with you, Jinlin, but your father has been dead for almost a week now. It is time for you to pay off his debts. Yeah. You've been, if anything, too lenient with this child, giving her a whole week to pay off her father's debts after he died. Now go! Or perhaps you prefer for you and your mother to be sent to work at the wall?
No! I will go. Please don't hurt my mother. I'll get the artifact for you. I promise.
What's interesting is... So the lore is, like, their Great Wall is no longer useful because the Empire has expanded beyond it. So I guess, like, just continuing to work on the wall is, like, a punishment. It's kind of fascinating that they just, like, have a make-work civic project where they send prisoners to go as a punishment. Anyways, a wise decision. You know where to find me once you have it. Do not keep me waiting, Jinlin.
I don't know who that man is, but he deserves to have something bad happen to him. We should see if there's a way we can help her.
Tell me of your sorrows, Jinlin.
What do you want? You're working for Purveyor Shuji, aren't you? Please don't tell him I haven't gone yet. I'm going now, even though it will probably get me killed.
There's no need to get hostile.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little upset. I'm
Control
Jinlin.
your emotions, small
you want?
child. Thought you might need some help.
Thanks, but I need to find a way to kill spirits. Purveyor Shuji wants me to fetch an artifact from an emperor's tomb in the necropolis, but it's filled with
I'd be a follower of the
ghosts.
closed palm, but I ain't that much of a dick, yeah.
The Purveyors... He threatened to sell my mom to slave traders if I don't get this artifact. I don't know what to do. I can't fight ghosts.
Luckily, you're speaking with the Jade Empire's premier ghost puncher. I can do it, but it'll cost you for my ghost punching services.
I don't have anything to give you. My mom and I are very poor, or we wouldn't be working for Purveyor Shuji. I overheard Shuji say the artifact was in an old emperor's tomb. I bet there's a lot of stuff in there you could take, once I get us inside.
Fair enough.
I don't care about anything but the artifact. Anything else is yours.
Sounds like a fair deal.
Really? It would be very dangerous, and I don't have anything to give you in return. Are you sure you want to do this?
Never back down from a good ghost punching opportunity.
I see. Well, thank you just the same. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't offered. The tomb is over in the necropolis. The door is locked, but I can sneak inside and open it. I just have to be careful not to alert the ghosts. If you really think you can get rid of the ghosts, I'll head over to the tomb and wait for you there.
Alright, I'll be there shortly.
Great! I'll wait by the steps of the Emperor's tomb. I'm sure you'll find it easily enough. See you soon, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully the ghosts don't get you first. Now, I would have just reported him to the officials in an attempt to rob a tomb of a former emperor. Yeah, but then I don't get to rob the tomb of a former emperor. If there's anything horrible Hongli loves more than punching ghosts, it's money. Oh, hadn't read that before. Oh, more history of flight. Sometime after Scholar Xu Wen and his prototype flyer disappeared, an apprentice from the Imperial City discovered the scholar's cryptic notes detailing the use of the inscrutable power source. The apprentice showed the information to his master, General Sung Tao. Sung Tao was an engineer before he joined the army, and he recognized the potential of the scholar's work. He convinced Emperor Sun Si Wen to fund a project to develop a flyer for use in the army. The Emperor agreed readily, and after several months of trying, the first true flyer was created. Within a year, the skies near the Imperial Palace were filled with flyers. Though the safety of the new flyers was questionable, it didn't take long for others to adopt and improve upon the design. I know, it's just my way of playing, right? Interesting little peasant house.
I love playing in the city. There's so many places to see.
Yeah, we'll see if you change your tune when you walk down the wrong alleyway and get mugged, or worse. Screw the city.
Good day, citizen. Some minor thing I can help you with?
You only help me with minor things?
It's the Honorable Lotus Assassins, you see. They feel that those of us dedicated to the Imperial Army are nothing more than louts to be ordered about.
I see.
Any member of the army, even city guard, is expected to defer any major disturbances to them. Makes me about as useful as a lamppost.
Are you aware that Purveyor Shuji is sending a minor thing into the graveyard to steal from the Emperor's tomb? What can you tell me about this area?
This area is known as the Market District. Predictably, plenty of merchants set up their shops around here, and it's usually bustling. On the north side of the district is the Imperial Arena. The heart of the Empire Tavern in the upper level is a nice place to relax. What else? Oh, yes. There's the Black Leopard School up on the hill on the south side.
I think that's what we're looking at
Lots
here.
of skilled warriors get their start there.
Could you tell me anything other than directions?
I'm afraid not. I'm on duty, and it's imperative that I remain focused on what few tasks I'm still deemed capable of performing. A fellow guard once paused for idle chit-chat with a woman. She went to the Lotus Assassins with the story of his inattentiveness.
Oh, dear lord.
Next thing you know, he's arrested for threatening the security of the Empire with his lax ways. I don't know what happened to him, but I don't want to share his fate.
Dear lord.
Be about your business and stay out of trouble. Pleasure to be of service.
Okay. Do we want to check out the Black Leopard School? You know what? I think I'll track down at least Yukong first, and then we'll go to the Black Leopard School. Because I kind of want to see how that shit pans out. See, as a refresher, Yukong is supposedly a con man, but we talked to the woman he supposedly conned, and he's just an actor who was hitting her up for patronage, and she gave money to him, and her husband got angry.
I know I'm ruined.
Hello, Incisive Chorus.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I was just muttering to myself. I'm in some trouble and... Wait! You could help me! You're clearly not from around the Imperial City, and I need someone's help most desperately. Someone unaffected by the politics of this place.
My help depends on my incentive.
Well, of course. I could, I suppose I could write you in as a character in one of my plays. Imagine fame and, well, immortality on the stage.
You know what else is forever is diamonds. Looking for something more material.
Oh, silver, is it? That's simple. I know we writers are supposed to be... poor is the best word, but I never saw the point. Can't afford ink as a poor man, you see? I would most certainly pay for your time.
So, what's the problem?
Well, you see, there's been a mix-up. No, an error. Oh, who am I kidding? Some bastard has changed my play!
Bastard!
I am Incisive Chorus, the playwright. I'm sure you've heard of me. And if not, you have... now, I suppose.
You are not wrong.
One of my productions has been touring the countryside and catching people's attention. We were asked to bring it into the city and perform here in the Golden Way.
So, what could I possibly do to help you with the play?
The play must go on, but not as they want it. The play's been changed, you see. One very key piece of the play has been rewritten.
Worried they're corrupting your art, are you?
Once you change this scene, you change the very soul of the production. It's hardly my play at all if they perform it their way.
I see.
They've changed it from a commentary of man's inhumanity to man to a satire of the Empire.
Okay, yeah, I could see how that would be a problem.
I tell you truthfully that they've lost the whole point of the piece.
Yeah, I could see why that would be a problem. Not to mention that certain factions frown on satire of the Empire.
There's that, too. Anyone could take offense. Now I'm doubly concerned. I will gladly offer you the going rate for a leading man, just for a walk-on part.
Okay.
I need you to take a role in the play and read the role the, original way. You have a most regal bearing, so I'd expect you'd have no Well, no major problems at any rate, acting the role of Lady 14 Flowers.
Lady 14 Flowers.
That's a generous offer. Lead roles pay fairly well.
If you talk to first-degree thespian Fong up by the pagoda, tell him you're the replacement actor. He'll be desperate, so all you'll have to do is read the proper lines.
You want me to play Lady 14 Flowers?
Of course, all the roles are played by men, or at least women with the decency to pose as men playing women. It's, well, it can get complex.
Traps and reverse traps and reverse traps. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They wouldn't believe me.
Oh, they will. It's a role practically suited to one of your stature. It'll come to you as easily as pleasant scents on a spring wind.
If you say so. This could be interesting.
Here's a copy of the original script for your scene. Pivotal, I assure you. This copy reads properly, not like that edited pile of dung. Hurry over to the large pagoda overlooking the Golden Way and tell Fong that you're the replacement. They won't wait forever. So
it was that way in
step
Theodore and
quickly to
Merle
it.
times, indeed.
Remember, you'll have to memorize your lines. No script on stage, of course. Also, make sure you read from this script. Now, good... No, you're about to perform, so I shan't jinx it. Get to it!
Decisive Chorus's original script. Yes, it was indeed that way in, when men were men and women weren't allowed to be anything at all. Correct. Yeah. The Europeans even hated women being anything at all so much that they cut the balls off of certain young men so they could sing the higher parts in music. Music and the other arts are vital parts of life in the Jade Empire. As with any truly civilized people, even the common man can enjoy the benefits of music in his daily life. Only the music of the Jade Empire itself truly satiates this primal urge. The lesser, more savage peoples that surround us know nothing of true culture, and their primitive beatings and wailing cannot touch the soul as truly as have the masterpieces of Water Swallow or the heart-wrenching tragedy of Falling Star. For this reason, if not others, it is our duty as a cultured people to bring civilization and joy of the arts to those less advanced and gifted societies. Ah, yes, the Jade Man's burden. Oh, the Romans hated women being anything at all. They, well, you know. I know not to what you refer. Think you might have us twisted with the Greeks there, buddy.
Lost citizen?
No.
Be about...
Oh, here's the Ministry Hostel. Should we check in on
There's
Shay?
nothing like being embroiled in a bit of politics to get the blood.
Hello, Minister Shay.
Judge Fang is gone, and his replacement is none
Proto-Romans,
other than... me! Minister Sheng finally gets his just reward.
Couldn't have
Or should
happened
I
to a
say,
more deserving
Judge
dipshit.
Sheng. At last, my triumphant return to the Imperial City. Oh, so many things to prepare, so many things to do.
You're nothing but a puppet for the Lotus Assassins.
You'd think that would bother me, wouldn't you? But Judge Sheng doesn't care.
Oh yeah,
as
no,
long as
no,
I'm back
I
in the
know that
Imperial
doesn't bother
City.
you, Shay.
Please excuse me. Judge Sheng really doesn't have the time to chat. I must make preparations for my transfer back to the Imperial City.
Otherwise, your gods would be a little coincidental. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I just realized I'm blocking the nameplates. What a thing to realize an hour into the stream. Alright. Clip, 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 clip. Okay. There we go. That should be a little better.
I can't believe Sheng is head of the Ministry of Harmony. What's the world coming to?
Madness, I say. Madness. Configuration of the horse. Didn't we already get that one? So maybe that's a failsafe. I guess it's possible to lose it, because I'm pretty sure we got that when the dam flooded. So yeah, I guess if you, we got that in the dam area, so I guess if you flood the dam, you maybe can lose it.
Excuse me, you're in my way, and I'm trying to keep an eye out for our replacement actor.
Mm-hmm. I am the understudy you needed.
You? You're the replacement?
Yeah,
Well,
I
why
don't
aren't you in
believe it either.
costume? If you're going to be playing Lady 14 Flowers, you'll need your dress! There's no time for you to run back and get yours. I'm sure we can find one to fit in the back, though most of our performers are less broad. Did they give you a copy of the script when they sent you over here?
Have the script here, is this it?
Let me see that. No! This is all wrong. They sent you with the old script. Bloody Actors Guild is staffing itself with water buffaloes, I tell you. Here, have it back. The script's recently been revised, so even if you're familiar with the old version, read it again for the changes before you head on stage.
Who revised the script?
Well, a southern noble funded the location and travel for us, but wanted to make a few tweaks. I'm sure your Actors Guild told you that we have standard rates. We'll happily pay you the going rate for lead, especially since this is short notice. Ruin your scene and you get nothing, just like normal. Understand?
What do you consider ruining the scene?
Just get at least half the lines correct and the crowd will figure out what's happening. Any less than that, and it becomes one of those obscure plays no one likes. Now, read that script over. Come talk to me when you've got it, and we'll get you into final costume and onto the stage.
Fucking producers ruining anything. Yep. Too bad. I'm going to go with the producers ruin version just to see what happens. Using the stand, you're able to place. Maybe we'll see all of the other thespians in the Lotus Assassin Fortress when we infiltrate that. You know, being tortured or something. So using the stand, you're able to place both of the scripts for your scene side by side and compare them. Seems you only have a few lines for this scene. They are mostly reacting to the other actor. The scene reenacts a historical moment in the formation of the Jade Empire. Quick saves first and see if ruining it was worth it. That's not in the spirit of a BioWare game, Chitao. Seem to be only 6 lines for you to remember, and on the scripts there are acting notes that should make it easy to remember the proper lines. Now let's read the notes for the first half. Examine the first page of the scripts, which covers the first 3 of your 6 lines. First line. Your first line seems to be the same in both scripts. It is simply responding to a question about the color of banners. Your line has you commenting that white banners are flying. Okay, white banners. Second line. Second line seems to be one of the lines that was changed between the scripts. There are 2 versions of it. You're responding to a question about the time of day, and in Incisive Chorus's script, you speak of the heavens sending a message at dusk and the night is coming on fast. In the edited version, the time is midday, and you would speak about the Flower Guardians, an obvious dig at the Lotus Assassins, oh no. Third line is the same in both scripts. In it, you are responding to a question about location. As the acting notes direct, the key element lies in that a decision was reached on the edge of a great plain. Okay, so white banners are flying. We'll say it's midday and take a dig at the Flower Guardians, and then at the edge of a great plain. Alright. Fourth line. This line seems to have 2 versions and must have been edited when the play came to the city. In the script written by Incisive Chorus, the theme of the heavens reaching out to Emperor Tien is explored again, and your character comments that seasons change from place to place. In the edited version, your character comments that warmth can hide an icy heart. This comment leads to a thinly veiled condemnation of the Emperor. Holy shit. Are we gonna survive this? The line is the same between both scripts, and the director's notes point out that you'd be answering roughly, who did the Emperor turn to? In the script, the Emperor turned to the heavens themselves. And the 6th line. 6th line is the same across both scripts. Your character comments on how a shooting star traces a border across the sky. Okay. So we will talk about warmth can hide an icy heart. Then we have turn to the heavens themselves, and a shooting star traces a border across the sky. Okay, I think we can do this. White banners flying, flower gardens edited, edge of great plain, warmth can hide an icy heart, turn towards the heavens, a shooting star. Thank you. Makes it nice and easy.
Have you read the script? Do you feel one with Lady 14 Flowers yet?
I feel one with your mother. Let's get this show on the road. Or I'm having trouble with my motivation. Tell me more about my character.
Why are you guild actors all the same? Isn't the money motivation enough?
I mean... You're not wrong.
Look, you're playing a noble lady in the court of the first emperor, Sagacious Tien. You're seen as opposite another noble, Fortunate Puzzle. You're bringing word to the court that the emperor has halted his advance on the Horse Lords.
Horse Lords?
What else? You're kind of sad, depressed even. There, if you're as professional as the guild said you'd be, that should be enough to work on.
Okay. Let's get this show on the road.
That's the spirit. Let's get you into the back and costumed up, Lady 14 Flowers.
I can't wait to see this shit.
Watch closely.
Oh no! It's 100% a screw job.
Imagine condemning the Jade Empire.
Oh no!
The fools.
All of heaven's blessings guide him, but Sagacious Tien has been absent from the palace for such a time. His conquests of the northern kingdoms have kept his light from us.
Absentee Emperor!
Have seen the light of his rule, and our Emperor's advisors grow in number. The arable lands to the south, all the way to the useless jungles, which were left as nothing for the Monkey King, are fused into the mighty Jade Empire.
The useless jungles of the south.
To the east, Sagacious Tien has spread his light to the very waters themselves, and lo, to the west, he found enlightenment among the hills of the 6 holy scrolls.
Oh, wonderful.
But what word from the wastes of the Horse Lords? Aha!
Holy shit.
What is this?
No, this can't be me.
It is Lady 14 Flowers. We can only hope
My dude's gotta be...
word.
My dude's gotta be, like, hunched down.
Lady 14 Flowers. Under what banner?
Are you walking
does
on your knees?
entourage
He's
travel
walking on
today?
his knees, isn't he? White banners fly.
Peace in the north? Could this be? Have all the Horse Lords been subjugated so easily? Heaven smiles upon the Empire today. Your arrival here is certainly welcome, as your kingdom is one of the most recent to join the Jade Empire.
Sky, what are you doing up
We
here?
have had word that the hostilities have ceased.
You're playing a bit part.
Tell me, most gracious lady, when was this momentous decision reached?
Blush of the rising sun stretched. Was the reach did the heavens guide it to him either way? The dusk was slipping into night. So while the Emperor was indisposed, he does his best thinking in private, you see. Tien's decision was made over the midday meal. The Flower Guardians would allow nothing else.
Of course. For the Flower Guardians seek always to
Oh, no.
cloud the Emperor's thoughts. But our most exalted Emperor saw through them, I'm sure. We can only hope that the Emperors of the future will know better than to trust flowers plucked by the hand of
Oh,
death
man,
itself.
we're laying it on heavy here. Woo! Yeah! Yeah, fuck
And
the
tell me,
Lotus
most
Assassins.
Gracious madam, when the final blow was struck, where was our noble leader? Deep in the wastes of the north?
Yosemite Mida forest trees. Emperor was raking sand in the impromptu meditation garden he'd ordered constructed. He stood near a great river, its banks edged with frost. He stood facing a wall of mountains, the bitter winds freezing the land. He stood at the edge of a vast plain, the ground covered in snow.
Surely you mean the far edge. The Horse Lord camps broken behind him. There's been nothing but the gentle drafts of spring here in the Imperial City for weeks. With such a chill in the air, was this some time ago?
The lands to the north are locked in ice and snow forever. This was some time ago, yes, or no, all of this happens as we speak. Lady 14 Flowers has the gift of prophecy. Oh, I like that one. No. The Flower Guardians may blossom, but the warmth of spring can hide an icy heart.
Ah, yes. For while things can seem warm, ice can lock away all that warmth from the people's hearts. And the sun becomes locked away where none can see its warming face.
I'm surprised they're cheering this,
Your
honestly.
story remains untold. Do my questions block the truth? Tell me this, if nothing else, good lady. When the cry for peace rose up, who was it that our great emperor turned to?
None other than Two Drops Yitan, his personal food taster. None other than myself, I am his closest confidant. He fell to the earth to hear its spirits sing out to him, or he turned to no one, Emperor Tian was alone. No, he turned to the heavens themselves, as they had already turned to him.
The heavens had turned to him? These words, are they riddles? Wait, what word is this from the front? The Emperor sends word of his return. The Horse Lords are unconquered, but our forces were undefeatable. What happened to cease the expansion of the Empire, dear lady?
Horse Lords proved too strong. I think Sagacious Chen got a little bored with always winning, to be frank. No more land to conquer. Burning fires forced our army to turn back. A shooting star traced the border of our lands.
A celestial event, most auspicious. And so, our most noble emperor saw a sign from the heavens. Our mighty armies poised to crush the Horse Lords and stretch the empire to the ends of the earth, but we stopped. For now, even I see that there are limits to
the
and
copium.
those limits invites nothing but disaster.
This is
All
Imperial
praise the
tier
Emperor,
copium here.
For his wisdom is infinite.
Oh, yes. We
My
could
lady,
have conquered the
you
Horse
have my
Lords. We just
deepest
chose
thanks
not
for
to.
bringing
It
this
would be
news to us.
unwise to
I
conquer the
shall
Horse
inform
Lords.
the court immediately.
Yeah. Messed with the horse and got the horns.
Our informant was correct.
Trust me, Incitatus.
Gather the
When I was
others.
writing that, I felt
These
like a scribe
traitors
trying to
will
write
be
something down
lucky
fast
if
while
they
not
live
trying
to
to
see
screw it
the
up.
wall.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You there, Lady 14 Flowers. The crowd loved it. Fantastic performance. You managed to hit every line perfectly.
Woohoo!
I'll admit that was truly memorable.
I still, he must have been, yeah, I mean, he must have been walking on his knees, right?
It sounded a bit harsh, but I'm sure it will be fine.
Yeah, I don't know about that, buddy.
I believe I owe you an actress fee. Enjoy.
Yeah, as long as I get paid before you get banned by the
I'm
Lotus
glad
Assassins.
you were here to fill in. We would have sunk faster than a bottomless boat without a solid Lady 14 Flowers on hand.
Mm-hmm. Next time I expect my name higher on the playbill.
You guild actors are all the same. Never happy. Oh well, you're lost. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things I must attend to.
What a way to level up. Hey, Incisive Chorus, I got most of the lines right. I only missed 2 from your original script. You gonna reward me now?
Had your, moment, did you?
I sure did. I think it went well.
You do you? I've been asking around, you know. I can't believe that performance. Disgraceful. Had you followed the original script, it would have been a masterpiece. But you mangled it.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Inkstain, you will honor your commitments.
Had you honored yours, of course. You promised that you would perform my play, not that bastardized version. Frankly, I'm surprised they made that many changes. I know my own work, and I'd have let that performance slide had you flubbed only one of the important lines. But that was terrible. The worst part is that the commoners loved it. I'm sure it'll run for many turnings of the moon as their
Oh,
boorish
enjoy your
faces
success, buddy. Enjoy your success.
It'll make vast amounts of silver, each coin falling like a weight
yes.
upon my heart.
You poor rich baby. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll probably just stay balanced here. No, cancel. 16 style points. All right. So I think what we probably want to do, I was thinking about, wait. Oh yeah, I already put points into Tang's Vengeance. So yeah, I think we're going to run Tang's Vengeance. And we're going to get it to where we have like we honestly don't need much of a damage increase. We're going to do that with Tang's Vengeance, and then, since I'm going to be fighting ghosts, it's probably wise to get my martial style stronger. Damage increase or speed increase? Speed is king. Speed is always king. Alright. Remap. So yeah, we'll play around with the dual axes a little bit. But, yeah. Just be happy the guy who revised it is no longer a chip on your shoulder. Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't think he was the one who made the changes. We just, we kind of just got the middleman, captured by the Lotus Assassins. I have no idea what that nobleman was trying to do. Maybe he had a grudge against the leader of the actor troupe or something. Alright, let's look for creative Yukong. Hello, Dong Ao. How's your
sorry,
dong?
I can't speak with you now. It would be unwise for me to associate with someone of your affiliations.
Mm-hmm. Scholar Kong Yu. As opposed to Yukong?
I hope you're not here to pester me. I'm a very busy, important, and educated man, you know.
Mm-hmm. Have you spotted anyone acting suspicious here?
Suspicious? Oh, heavens no. Everyone here is extremely legitimate and completely normal. Yes, indeed.
I'm sure, I'm sure. Even the Outlander.
Well, no, not him. He, of course, isn't usual in the usual, sense. Not at all. Everyone else, though, is perfectly legitimate.
Mm-hmm. What sort of studies keep you so busy?
All manner of studies. The history of dramatic systems, applied theology, and, celestial integration. All of these are vital pursuits of knowledge. Not that you would understand such lofty matters.
Uh-huh. Yeah, how about you, tell me about applied theology.
Well, it's the application of the study of theological things, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For instance, knowing about spirits and then finding a use for that knowledge.
So what kind of useful applications does theology have?
Well, no, not really. This is the study of applied theology, not the application of studied theology. That's something else entirely.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Tell me about celestial integration.
Celestial integration means just that. It's integrated. Celestial.
Uh-huh.
Thus, the relationship between the heavens and earth is one of integration and, celestial.
Nice.
It's a very advanced field of research. It would take several lifetimes to understand it properly, which is why my position as a scholar is so irrefutable.
In conclusion, I am definitely a real scholar. Tell me about the history of dramatic systems.
This answer should be interesting. I have a question I would ask of
I
this
said I had a
scholar,
theoretical
if
degree
you
in
would permit
physics,
me.
yeah.
Well, you
I
see,
know.
drama can be broken
I know
down
as much
into
about the
several
history of
systems,
dramatic systems
and
as anybody I
study
know.
the history of those systems over time, how they've changed, and that sort of thing.
My friend would like to ask you a question if you don't mind.
Well, of course not. A student of theater, are you?
Uh-huh.
I was just wondering about the recent shift in dramatic presentations away from the customary iterative productions where the fourth wall is regularly deconstructed.
Thank you, Sky. Thank you.
Does the shift towards more codified productions with barriers established between the presented world and the actual environment create a more immersive experience? That's what I thought.
Where did that come from, Sky?
He's not the only one who's had to spend some time in hiding in this
Let's
garden.
go!
I, however, did my research.
The real master of the
This is clearly
history of
creative
dramatic
Yukong,
systems.
Though I'm not sure he's earned his name.
Of course not. Drat. This isn't working at all. How did you know?
It was pretty fucking obvious, dude. Yeah, that was a pretty sad example of posing as a scholar.
You're here to hunt me down, then. Lord Rento has it in for me, and I figured it would come to this. I don't suppose running would do me any good.
No, probably not. If you run, you'll only die tired. That's too badass not to use.
This is what passes for justice in the Imperial City?
I want to test out my axes.
I was unjustly accused. I simply petitioned Lady Rento for some silver to support me as an actor. Patronage, it's called. She agreed, but her husband flew into a rage when he found out, and now I have a death sentence on my head. It's not fair. And if you were a decent person, you'd help me get out of this city instead of taking me in. It's the only way I'll get clear of Lord Rento's wrath.
What would my help be worth to you?
I'll admit that I can't match the bounty on my
And
head.
you just signed your death warrant.
But I could give you half of what they're offering. I have an idea how I could get out of the city, too.
Yeah. Not earning any silver talking to you. Time to collect a head.
All the best actors die young.
Yep, and so do you.
If we're going to do this, I might as well get out of these robes.
Gonna fight me naked? He's the player character in Tony Hawk's Underground. Oh shit, really? I like his weapons. Can I get double maces? Alright. That is one thespian lacerated.
The Outlander manhandled every defense we erected.
Oh no!
Pulled him off wonderfully.
No! It never ends. Do you have more?
If Sir Roderick pushes his way back into my garden, he'll find such a cold reception that he'll never come again.
Thank you, thank you. Please tell me you have more. Please tell me that they spent like an hour sitting around a table coming up with just dozens of these.
It is shameful how our members shrank from the Outlander's chilling arguments. I was prepared to help, but I left my part out because I knew you would handle everything. If my ministry had more members, we could have put up a stiffer resistance.
Shrank. My guy, we saw one of their heads get blown off.
If Sir Roderick pushes his way back into my garden, he'll find such a cold...
That's amazing. That's pretty amazing. Shrank, my guy, we saw one of their heads get blown off. Yeah, I mean, it's... But dick jokes. Dick jokes. Has the theater been banned by the Lotus Assassins? Enlightened stage. Uh-huh. Alright, so I think the next place to go is probably gonna be the... Yeah, probably let's go to the Black Leopard School. Well, that'll probably be the last thing we do tonight, and then next time we'll go into the necropolis and infiltrate the Lotus Assassins. Have fun with ghosts. Black Leopard School. Styles are difficult to grasp if you do not understand
do you
the
really
philosophies.
think we'll find Second Brother here in the city?
Like our Tempest.
Why ask me? I don't even want to be here. Second Brother probably decided he didn't want to listen to Master Radiant anymore, and left to get some peace.
Okay, so morale is high.
Never! Second Brother is devoted to Master Radiant. If anything, I suspect Master Smiling Hawk had something to do with his disappearance.
Uh-huh.
What? You dare accuse Master Smiling Hawk?
Quiet, you worms.
Two masters, one
You're
school.
here to look for Second Brother, not bicker like school children. Now get moving.
A few years ago, there were rumors of conflict in the leadership of the Black Leopard School.
Mm-hmm. I guess they were true.
You're a fool if you believe what Master Smiling Hawk teaches. Brute force is not always the best way to win a battle.
Yeah. Sometimes you can give them a little lesson
and
in
Master
trickery.
Radiant's ways are better? I don't think so. Brute force is the only way to get what you want, and I can prove it.
Mm-hmm.
How?
By beating your ass.
I'll show you. Hey you! What do you think you're doing here? Get out of here or we'll throw you out!
Sounds like a Gork and Mork issue, yeah. Just try it. It'll be the last thing you do.
Not bad. You've got some spirit. But it'll take more than that to get past us. Now, how about you just turn yourself around before you get hurt?
How about you get down on your knees and say sorry before you get hurt? I'm looking forward to this.
Only a fool looks forward to a beating. Come on, let's teach our visitor some respect.
Double axes.
Man, that's some pretty good reach. Pretty good reach on the axes. Something very appropriate about using the Ravager's axes for this. Bonk. Hey, leave our novices alone. If you want to fight, you can fight me. Yeah, let's go.
Peace, Third Brother. That is no way to treat a guest.
No, let's go. Come on. Guest. This guest just attacked our novices, and you're just going to look the other way. You were just like Master Radiant, weakened.
Enough. Leave us, Third Brother, before you disgrace the school and yourself, and take these novices with you.
Yes, First Brother. I apologize for my outburst. Come on, you louts. You'll be scrubbing the dining room floors for your part in this little altercation.
I'm very sorry about that. We are not accustomed to having visitors. My name is First Brother Kai. Welcome to the Black Leopard School.
Mm-hmm. Your novices are fortunate you came when you did.
Indeed. Normally they would not be so ungracious to guests. Fortunately, you seemed more than capable of handling the situation. In all my years, I've never seen anyone but a master with skills like yours. I would not normally ask, but would you be interested in joining our school? It would be an honor to have someone of your skill.
Yeah, sure, why not? Why would I want to join your school?
Well, it's obvious that you can fight, and I assume you want to improve like all fighters do. Even someone of your skill could find a challenge or two here. The school provides a safe place to practice against different opponents with different styles. You will no doubt catch the eye of one of the masters. They know unique styles and would likely teach you, if you impress them.
Yes, I think I'd like to join the school.
Excellent. I must speak with the masters on your behalf. They are the final judge of such matters. Wait here. Good news. Master Radiant agreed to let you join. A rare honor indeed. In fact, he would like to meet with you once you have proven yourself. First, however, Master Radiant wants to ensure that your fight against the novices was not just luck. You must now defeat each of the brothers here at the school.
I just defeated 4 of your students at once.
An impressive feat, but it was only one fight. As skilled as you are, you must understand that a great fighter must be consistent to remain great. You have proven you can defeat our novices. Now you must prove yourself against the brothers. The brothers have trained long, and are second only in skill to the masters. Sixth brother is the least skilled, so you will start with him. Work your way to third brother. If you succeed against him, you will then challenge me.
Where's second brother?
Second brother is not here. For now, you must face only third brother and myself, after you've defeated the other brothers.
Alright.
I must be honest with you.
I will
believe
take
Master
on all of the
Radiant has a
brothers from
plan
other
allowing
mothers.
you to join us. As you may have heard, there are 2 masters at this school. Master Radiant and I have tried for some time to temper Master Smiling Hawk's ways. He is cunning and ruthless, and has little regard for students. Normally I wouldn't speak openly about such things, but you are new, and your skill will draw his attention. Be careful. Master Smiling Hawk is a dangerous man.
Sounds like my kind of dude. Why does Master Radiant tolerate him?
It is complicated. If you prove yourself, I'm sure that Master Radiant will be more than happy to explain it to you.
Alrighty.
For now, be careful and focus on defeating the brothers. Start with sixth brother and ask him to fight with you. I'm sure he'll be eager. Once you've defeated all the brothers, come and see me. Good luck.
Sixth brother Gaoshan. No, I want to read the scroll stand. Black Leopard style. Zhu Hao grew up in a small fishing village in the south. His uncle was a great warrior, but he died when Zhu Hao was still quite young. The young man longed to learn the ways of his uncle, but his parents did not want him to get involved in such a dangerous life. Despite their caution, Zhu Hao used his uncle's incomplete journals and notes to teach himself how to fight, eventually creating his own techniques to fill in the blanks. His new style was eventually called Black Leopard style, and it was one of the most formidable styles of his time. Nice.
So you're the one who was challenging our novices earlier. That might impress Master Radiant, but it won't get you noticed by Master Smiling Hawk. I'm sixth brother Gaoshan. If you think you can defeat a disciple of Master Smiling Hawk, challenge me. I assure you, I'm much tougher than the novices.
Are you, though? Where is second brother?
How should I know? He's probably licking Master Radiant's sandals. He was always such a devoted follower of that man.
Let's fight.
Alright, follow me.
I feel like owning you with Tempest.
You are weak.
Gaoshan. Gaoshun and Basen would be able to take him down easy, I'm sure, yeah.
That was lucky. I'll be ready for
Lucky,
you next time.
you didn't even touch me. You didn't come close to touching me. Okay, first brother Kai. So yeah, we need to get all of the other brothers first. Master Smiling Hawk's room. Sturdy door cannot be opened at this time. You gotta pull out the gat against one of these guys. You know, you're not wrong. Maybe this next guy will pull out the gat.
You filthy little swine! Look what you've done! Do you think I have nothing better to do than to clean up after you pigs all day long?
Oh, baby!
Yes, mistress. I mean, no, mistress.
Uh-oh.
Get out! Get out of here before I break your skull open, you little rat!
Ah, yes. What a wonderful educational environment we have here.
This isn't a public restaurant.
Oh,
We only
yeah.
serve the students here.
Yeah.
You'll have to go back to the city if you're
My type of woman who walks like that. Actually, I am a student.
Well, good for you. Do you want me to bake a special dessert in your honor?
That sounds delicious. Yes, please.
Questions about
Can I ask
what?
you some questions?
Go ask your teacher if you have questions.
Who the hell are you?
Me? Is this some ploy to get an extra serving of fish in your soup tonight? It won't work, you know. But since you asked. I am the headmistress here at the school.
Mm-hmm.
I organize everything that these witless fighters forget to do. Paperwork, laundry, cooking, you name it.
Thankless task, I'm sure.
It's a thankless job.
Yep.
Never so much as a smile or a wave as I labor over my work. If it wasn't for me, this place would fall apart.
Mhm. Every organization has a person like this. Be sure to thank them. Tell me about the Black Leopard School.
You're the student, you tell me. What is there to tell? The boys come and learn to fight, and they think that's all there is to the world. Learning and fighting. They are very good at both, but put any one of them in a room with a lady and they just wither away. What's the point in teaching a man to learn and fight if he can't even relate to the people he's supposed to protect?
Oh yeah, we need like a Bushido code. What do you know about the Masters?
Masters? Ha! I'm the only master of this school. Those other two hide in their rooms all day long doing who knows what.
Nice.
How can you be master of anything when you never participate? It's unnatural. Of course, it wasn't always that way, or at least that's what I've heard. There was only one master once. Makes sense to me. Too many cooks in the kitchen, as I always say.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I must be going. Goodbye, horrifying woman.
Good. I have work to do.
Alright, yeah, let's find Fifth Brother and pull out the GAD on him. Yep. Fifth Brother's room. Hello.
You must be the new student. I'm Fifth Brother Shang Jin. There's been quite a stir regarding your entry into the school. Most unorthodox. It would seem Master Radiant is up to his tricks again. Regardless, you've defeated Sixth Brother, so we can spar. Would you care to try your skills against mine?
Oh yes, it will be very skillful how I dispatch you. What do you think happened to Second Brother?
I have no idea, though he was very vocal in condemning Master Smiling Hawk. Perhaps he grew tired of all the bickering here and decided to leave. I know if I was a follower of Master Radiant, I would likely get very bored, very quickly. Maybe he just decided to go to a new school, somewhere more peaceful.
Let's fight.
Good. Follow me.
Yes, Gun Fu. Correct. Time for Gun Fu. Oh man, do I really have to remap Mirabelle? Fuck, fine. Alright.
Mirabelle.
Yes, fear the gun fu. Alright. I'm gonna go focus mode and see if I can get off the big Chungus blast on him. Boom! Very nice.
Thank you for the opportunity to learn from you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, he knows that was embarrassing as fuck. Goodbye. I must go tend to my bullet wounds now. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, I can't believe I used skill points on this piece of shit. That was proper Boxer Rebellion experience, correct. Somehow his magic talisman did not save him. So sad. Oh yeah, I bet the headmistress loves this shit. Fourth brother Yu.
Hello, my name is Fourth Brother Yu, and you must be the new prodigy. First Brother told us to watch out for you. He said that you're very talented.
Barry,
Since you've defeated Fifth
casual,
Brother, perhaps you'd let me decide just how talented you are.
Yes. What do you think happened to Second Brother? You seem to be one of the open palm guys.
I've been trying to find that out myself. I even sent a few of the students into the city to see if they could discover the truth. Master Smiling Hawk was the last to speak with Second Brother, though I still don't know what they discussed. It's no secret that they disliked each other. Third Brother told me that Master Smiling Hawk sent Second Brother into the city on an errand, but nobody saw him leave the school. I fear Second Brother has run into trouble, and I suspect Master Smiling Hawk is behind it all.
Makes sense. Let's fight.
Let's go then.
Oh, well, I mean, since we still have Mirabelle, we might as well. Tongues of fire on Idris flaring, news of foemen
Very
near
impressive.
declaring.
I can see the masters were right to let you train with us. Well, thank you for the fight.
So you defeated Fourth Brother Yu. Finally. You'll get your chance to see what a real fighter can do soon enough. Okay, yeah, we have to dunk on this guy with Mirabelle as well. How about right now? I would like that, more than you can guess, but I have other orders. Master Smiling Hawk wants to see you. He sent me to escort you. Follow me. Alright. Good, I've been looking forward to meeting him. Master Smiling Hawk has even less patience than I do. Let's go.
Thank you, Third Brother, that is all. You are dismissed.
Is your middle name Mike, Mr. Smiling Hawk? He's the impressive one, lived 4 gunshots, and seems no worse for wear. True. These are blunderbuss shots, too, like
you are the new
shit that
I've
blows
heard
a
so
hole
much
in you.
about. Rarely does someone so young display the ability that you have shown.
Yes, my ability is quite prodigious. I noticed that you did not come from one of our usual schools. Do you mind if I ask you who your real master is? Master Llerose.
I don't think I've heard of him. Nevertheless, he obviously
yes.
taught you well.
I know Gun Fu.
You have talent. And with Second Brother's death, we have need of you.
Okay, just go and mask off here, huh? What happened to Second Brother?
I asked him to do something for me. He refused. Let me be blunt. Master Radiant is holding this school back. He's holding me back. Radiant is weak. He follows the way of harmony. His methods are slow and pitiful. This school belongs to me. I want Master Radiant removed, and you're the one to do it. You have certain abilities that will enable you to defeat my rival.
I see. Why not get Third Brother to do it for you?
Ha! I cannot deal with Radiant. And Third Brother is nowhere near as powerful as I am. No, you have something that neither of us have. I can sense it. You are the only one here capable of defeating Master Radiant. And rest assured, I will reward you extremely well for ridding me of him.
I see.
To begin with, you'll have to deal with First Brother Kai. Destroy him, and you'll only be left with Radiant. But together, they would be too powerful.
What do I get in return for all of this?
Do as I ask, and I will teach you things that no one else can. I also have a few rare items that should appeal to you. Simply kill First Brother and Master Radiant. The task is straightforward.
Alright. Yeah, you better pay damn well, buddy.
You will be well rewarded, if you succeed. Go now. Third Brother has agreed to withdraw from his fight with you. You can deal directly with First Brother. Do not return until First Brother and Master Radiant are dead.
Alrighty. Hello, First Brother.
It appears Third Brother is taken ill. Though it seems an odd time, he has never been one to back down from a fight, even when he's sick. I've been looking forward to this fight. Challenges like this keep us learning. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, you're gonna learn something. Let's begin.
Good. Let's head to the practice ring so Master Radiant can observe the fight from his room.
Ooh, he's actually kind of fast. Look at you breaking through. Man, I'm such a martial arts master. Sometimes I amaze even myself. Fire the fucking gun, please. What has happened here? The natural result of him taking 5 bullets to the chest. You see, this is the man you've been following. He's only a ghost. He's not even alive anymore. This is Master Radiant, huh?
I think they can see that for themselves, third brother.
Have you decided to confess to my murder, Smiling Hawk, or are you just here to preside over another senseless death? How dare you speak to Master Smiling Hawk that way? Probably not a good idea, buddy. Really? Yeah, that seems about right.
He was always too impetuous. No matter. I have a new assistant now. One I think you will find to be a much more difficult opponent.
You did this to First Brother? I never should have invited you here. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right.
No, we won't let you harm Master Radiant.
Ooh. Ooh, nice. Oh, I don't get to heal from the fight either. Alright. Well, let's get some focus back and yeah, just Leaping Tiger this shit. Oh yeah. Wow, real impressive. Look at this guy! Look at Fourth Brother Yu! Oh, Master Radiant must be so proud watching Fourth Brother Yu just stand back and watch a novice get eviscerated. Much harmony. Much harmony. I see I will have to deal with you myself. Let's go, buddy. Oh, yes. You didn't think you'd be facing off against the Jade Empire's premier ghost puncher today, did you? Yeah. Nice. Smiling Hawk is voiced by Sovereign. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I have to assume, much like Bethesda, BioWare has the same stable of voice actors that do everything.
Very impressive. Your skills are powerful and unique. I can't tell what it is exactly, but it certainly seems to serve you well. Come, we must speak privately.
You're gonna betray me like a little dipshit, aren't you? It's really a star-studded voice cast this game has.
Like it was meant to be ruled. No more of that interfering old man. I've always preferred his room to mine as well. This will do nicely. And you have certainly earned a share of the spoils. Take whatever you find in Master Radiant's room.
Uh-huh. You said you had some items of interest.
You have earned your reward, but I have some terms. You must agree to remove yourself as a student of the Black Leopard School.
I did not want to stick around here anyways. Yep, no more interest in your school, give me my reward.
As promised, I will teach you a new style. Watch closely. My debt is paid, and now you must go. Take what you can from Master Radiant's room on the way out. And remember, you are no longer a student here.
He perceives the threat and is getting rid of it right away. Smart man. Gem of Black Flame and style gained Hidden Fist. Alright, so let's plunder Master Radiant's room. Master Radiant's urn. Warrior of the Inner Eye. Okay. That's all, huh? I guess he doesn't really need much in his room, being a ghost and all. Any parting thoughts, Whispering Willow?
So, you've rid us of that pesky Master Radiant. Well, good riddance, I say. I don't like spirits in my home, even the good ones.
Fair enough.
Well, I can't say I like you anymore now, but I'm grateful that you rid us of that senile old man Radiant.
Fair enough. Can we kill Smiling Hawk for the lulz? Nah, bummer.
Master Smiling Hawk said you aren't a member of the school anymore. I'm not allowed to fight with you.
Oh, so sad. What's with the twinkly noise? Alright, let's see. So we got a gem. Gem of Black Flame. Mind 3, Spirit 3. Not bad. Fury and Rage will render a warrior helpless unless directed and turned to a purpose. This gem channels and infuses the wearer's mind and spirit with the flame of their anger, burning away weakness until only strength remains. Okay, yeah, I think we probably have a use for that. Increased chance for getting power-ups from fallen enemies. That's a pretty good one, honestly. I'm not sure it's worth 3 extra mind to get rid of that. Body, yeah, no. We definitely want the Ultimate Scholar gem. Body plus 5, yeah. Well, we can eat the Earth Power and get body plus 6. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Let's see our techniques. So, Warrior of the Inner Eye. Focus 7, Intuition plus 1. The inner eye, the eye within the mind, sees much. There is nothing that cannot be understood by a clear mind and a pure spirit. Warriors of this path seek to rid themselves of all distraction, focus on their arts, and perfect the clarity of their mind. Sure. Oh yeah, and let's see about that style. Hidden Fist. Support style. Area attack can initiate a harmonic combo that produces a chi power-up. That's kind of cool. Warriors willing to tread a darker path learn that a confused mind is a weakened one. This infamous support style is a collection of techniques that render the practitioner's foe disoriented and unable to fight back. A master of Hidden Fist is not above using dirty tricks and forbidden strikes to serve the goal of total domination. Nice. Might actually be interested in that. All right. So that's it for the Black Leopard School. We'll turn in the bounty.
Why would the governor want to accuse you of doing this, Sung Tao?
Oh boy, what do we have here?
Good day, sir. Are you the new investigator I sent for?
I guess we'll deal with this.
No, I can tell from your attire that you're not from the ministry. Oh, this is terrible.
Hey,
everyone
give it a few centuries, the Manchu will overrun you, and everybody will be dressed like
that
me.
Are beyond my means to control.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear. Lately, I've just been so frustrated. I am
it happens to men as they get older.
It is my duty to ensure that convicted criminals in the city are sentenced appropriately. But there are complications with my current trial.
I see.
I have in my custody a suspected slave trader, Chandler Ling. But one of the high-ranking ministers is trying to get him released, and he wants me to convict another man. The man they want to accuse, Scholar Sun Tao, is a friend of mine, and I'm certain of his innocence. I need you to find proof so I can present it to the Minister of Justice.
I see. Where should I start?
So, you'll help me? That's wonderful. All I need, really, is proof. Proof that Ling is indeed involved with the slave traders. If I can't prove Ling's guilt, I'll be forced to sentence Song Tao to death. But every time I ask someone to discover the truth, they disappear or turn up dead.
Aha.
Our best lead is Zibao, the last person known to have spoken with Ling before his arrest. But Bao knows me and my men. He won't talk to us.
Tell me about Song Tao.
I've known Scholar Song Tao for several years. His uncle and my father were good friends. I only wish I knew why the governor wants him accused of this crime.
Could be many reasons, I suppose.
If you want to know more about Song Tao, you should speak with him yourself.
All right, how about Chandler Ling?
Chandler Ling is a well-respected businessman and merchant here in the city. Until recently, I had no reason to suspect him of any wrongdoing.
Chandler Ling.
When I investigated Ling's shop, I found a valuable knife that I had purposely entrusted to one of my men, a man who has since disappeared.
What? Okay.
Chandler Ling had a knife
Nice-
belonging to a man
nice lazy
whose
eye,
body
buddy.
couldn't be found. That was all the evidence I required.
So, is that enough evidence for the judge, though? What's Zibao's connection?
I have no idea. The two men were seen together before we arrested Ling, but I have no other information about Zibao. He spends most of his time in the heart of the Empire Tavern, and he doesn't seem to have dealings with anyone else besides Chandler Ling. I know if I went to speak with him, I would get nowhere. But you could speak to him without raising suspicion.
Only because I feel really sorry for you for having that really nasty lazy eye. My goodness. Tell me about the slave traders.
I wish there was something concrete I could tell you. They're like a whisper on the wind or a shifting shadow. You think you see something, and then there's nothing. Whoever is behind the slavers must have a great deal of power. To remain that invisible is a hard thing to do.
I'll go find Zibao then.
Good. Look for him in the heart of the Empire Tavern. It's upstairs at the Imperial Arena. Don't scare him away. If we lose him, we lose our last connection to Ling.
Slave traders. If there's one thing I can't abide, it's slavers. We have to put an end to their trading.
Maybe we should, maybe we should pick a different companion for this quest. That's all I'm saying. Hi, Chandler Ling.
I don't know why you're wasting your time.
Chandler Bing.
I'm obviously innocent, and yet you still want to risk yourself needlessly.
Why would I be risking myself? Yeah, why are you so sure I'll be at risk?
I'm no fool. Those men haven't returned, and I can assure you it isn't because they've decided to take a holiday. Chasing after criminals is dangerous work. Obviously, there are risks involved.
Sure.
Why would you risk yourself when even the local minister seems content with the scholar's arrest?
How did you acquire that item belonging to Jitong's men?
In a given day, I meet with several buyers and probably twice as many sellers. There are always more sellers than buyers.
Yeah, I guess that's
My job is to
believable.
determine whether something is worth buying, not whether the seller is worth buying from. If I see a bargain, I don't care who the seller is.
What a philosophy.
Suffice to say, those items could be from any number of sellers. I don't recall who sold them to me, but that certainly doesn't make me guilty of slave trading.
So is slavery illegal in the Empire? Is what I'm kind of... I guess, yeah, it must be. Because they're going after it here, and, like, Gao the Greaters was running a criminal syndicate. So yeah, I guess it is. It must be. What do you know about Song Tao?
I can honestly say I had never met or heard of the man until he was arrested. He's obviously not wealthy
you
enough
have a
to
lazy
be
eye
one
too.
of my clients.
I'm seeing the
Apparently,
connections.
he spends a good deal of time with the poorer folk in the city. No doubt that's why he is under suspicion. Doesn't strike you as a bit odd? A scholar with all the benefits that position entails, choosing to spend time with the poor people. It does seem a little suspicious.
Anything you can tell me about the slave traders?
No more than you've heard for yourself, I'm sure. They are a myth, a rumor, really. Nobody has ever seen them, and nobody
Slavery
has
is
any
illegal and
proof
dead
they
servitude
exist.
is not. You think what I'm thinking? Yeah.
And yet, there is still a belief that they exist. Madmen terrorizing the poor and abducting the helpless. It all seems very superstitious.
Yeah, I'm sure this
Abducting a person
merchant
isn't
gets
like
people into
picking
debt,
someone's
and
pocket,
then
you
yeah.
know. There would be evidence, signs of a struggle. But people will believe what they want to.
I should be going.
Of course. Do it.
All right, Song Tao, what can you?
So
what do
you
have
think
to
you
say?
can free me? Prefect Jitong has sent many good men to their deaths trying to free me. I hope you won't get into similar trouble.
How do you know they're dead?
Well, that's what Jitong fears. I have no reason to doubt him. Besides, why else would the men not return and their belongings suddenly appear on the market?
Pure coincidence. It's not proof. It's purely circumstantial. Anyone will tell you that.
At any rate, it seems likely that's what has happened to the men. I feel terrible for them, but I have my own problems to deal with, as you can see.
So yeah, tell me about yourself.
I am a scholar, though still a junior scholar by most regards. I assist the philosophers and scholars with their work. It's a good life.
Do you
though I
run
can't
for
help
coffee?
feeling guilty sometimes. The scholars and philosophers have many privileges, while so many live with so little. I spend my spare time in the poor quarters, helping where I can. If I have any extra money, I use it to help the people there. It's not much, but I like to think it
What a
helps.
nice guy. So why were you arrested? What were you doing?
I don't know. I was just down in the poor quarters helping a family with some repairs on their hut. I was leaving their house when the guards came for me. They told me I was suspected of abducting people from the poor quarters. I told them it was ridiculous, that I only wanted to help the poor, but they didn't listen. I admit I spend time in the poor quarters, but I don't try to hide it. I'm there several times a week, in fact, usually in plain sight of everyone.
So what do you know about Chandler Ling?
Well, nothing really. I'd never heard of him before this. I heard what Jitong said about him, but that's about it. He seems decent enough, I suppose.
What do you know about the slavers?
Nothing. I've heard rumors in the past few months. The residents in the poor areas were getting worried, though I never knew anyone who disappeared. One of the girls I helped out in the poor area said her uncle had disappeared, but I never met him. She was devastated, of course, and she blamed the slavers. But it was all just speculation. No one had ever seen anyone being abducted. There wasn't even evidence of struggles or violence. I don't know what else to tell you.
I must be going.
I understand. If there's anything that might help you find the slave traders, I will gladly tell you. Please, don't give up until you've found them.
This guy's actually a decent voice actor. I gotta hand it to him. One of the things I find most amusing about this game is that it feels like a shitty dub of a Chinese film, you know? That guy's actually a decent voice actor. Alright. Yeah, you know, I'm hooked. Let's resolve this before we end the stream for tonight. Especially since the tavern's like right there. Let's find Zibao. Find Zibao. Question Zibao. Fire Zibao. There you are.
What do you want? Do I know you?
It's who I know that matters.
Really? I doubt you know anyone who would interest me in the least.
Chandler Ling?
I'm a little busy right now. I've got a bowl of wine that needs drinking, so why don't you just find someone else to bother?
How about I shove that bowl of wine so far up your ass that you shoot it out of your mouth? Need you to take me to see the slave traders. Ling told me you'd take me to see the slave traders.
Who? I don't know anybody by that name, and I don't know anything about slave traders. Leave me alone. I have nothing to say to you, so...
Take me to the slavers or I'll break your neck.
Look, you don't have to get that way. These guys are ruthless. I'm just looking out for myself. I hope they decide to kill you instead of me.
We'll see about that.
Come on. I'll
take you there now, but I can't promise you'll get a warm reception.
That's what I'm counting on.
Zibao, what is the meaning of this? Summoning me to this place was bad enough. You know I can't stand the stench of these beasts. I've already dealt with the last shipment of slaves, and with that damned prefect poking into our affairs, we have to be extra cautious.
I'll shove that wine bowl so far up your ass you'll fail the
Now,
breathalyzer
there's an
test even a month
unknown
after.
quantity
Yeah,
of this little
that's a good one.
Just who
That's
are
a good
you?
one. Interested in your little business arrangement.
In the slave market, are you? Funny how I find that a bit suspicious, especially given that we've had run-ins with several of Prefect Jitong's investigators. Zibao was a fool to bring anyone here. We can't afford anyone nosing into our affairs right now, and you've heard too much.
Mm-hmm.
Get him, boys, but don't kill him. We'll get quite a bit of silver for this one.
Why does everyone have a lazy eye? Ah. Oh, I promised I'd break your neck, Zibao, and I did. Promises made, promises kept. That was a good fight.
This has gone far enough. You're far better than the last dog who did. Maybe I was hasty in my decision to attack you.
That's the last thing that goes through the mind of
I have an
everyone
eye
who
for
attacks
raw
me.
talent.
Well,
That
last
helps
thing
when
besides my
picking slaves,
fist.
but it comes in handy in sizing up potential allies. Who are you, and why are you here? You're clearly too skilled to be one of the fools hired by Prefect Jitong. So what business or grudge do you have with us?
Mm-hmm. Jitong asked me to help him free Sung Tao. That led me to you.
You are with Jitong. Unless he was dipped in silver recently, there's no way he could afford a warrior of your skill. Not on government pay. You're better than that. You've just shown me your strength. Any poor wretch who had the discipline to fight like you wouldn't let themselves be enslaved. Someone like you deserves to work with me, not oppose me. I have a friend who could use your help, and I'm prepared to pay for it.
How much we talking here?
The way I see it, we have two choices. We can finish this and see who is more skilled at fighting, or we can come to an agreement. No doubt you'll hear about a certain merchant who's managed to get himself caught. I tried to deal with that problem by purchasing the aid of a high-ranking minister. Perhaps I can find a price that's right for you to also turn a blind eye to our little situation here. Our little enterprise gives us deep pockets.
You couldn't afford me.
You've got spirit, but there is very little that I can't afford.
Oh, the guild?
Extremely wealthy.
Oh, no, you're fucked. Fuck the guild. They're the ones who made my life hell in the
If
arena.
you promise to forget all about this and implicate that scholar so Ling goes free, I'll make sure you're well paid.
Yeah, we're getting open palm for this, but I don't care.
Changes around here. This trial has raised too much suspicion, but you'll still need to keep quiet about it. When you free Ling, I'm sure he'll pay you and be more than happy to show you his considerable inventory of goods.
Ooh, that's
Some
tempting,
of the
though.
best in the Empire, I hear.
Say the pen is mightier than the sword, but it's only mightier if the pen is writing a massive check. Yeah. I want to ask some questions before I decide.
You may ask a few questions, but be quick. We should not remain here long with these bodies just lying around.
So, tell me who you are.
Ah, that is one question I will not answer. I will tell you this, though. With Gao the Greater out of the way, new leaders are coming to the fore. I'm one of them.
Who is Chandler Ling, really?
Chandler Ling is a respected merchant, just as he would tell you himself. Of course, he's also a facilitator for the guild. Chandler Ling is very good at arranging things and has a special gift for the seamless and virtually undetectable trade of sensitive cargo. He's not a bad man, really. He's just a very good businessman who knows a deal when he sees one. He is very well paid for what he does.
So what are you doing exactly?
It's quite simple, really. They abduct people, usually those who won't be missed, and then they sell them. It pays very well. Most of the slaves find their way to the wall or into the hands of the Lotus Assassins.
The Lotus Assassins are gathering slaves, huh?
That's where the real money is. Of course, some are sold to private individuals with the means to purchase such luxuries. Don't worry, I don't mind you knowing our secrets. You'll either leave here bought and paid for, or you won't leave at all.
So, why are you after Song Tao?
Why? No reason, really. He was available, and he had been seen in the poor areas, speaking with the poor people. It's nothing personal, if that's what you're wondering. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Alright. Yep. I'm getting good boy points for this, but seriously, fuck the guild.
If only I had a silver coin for every time I've heard that. Come then. Let's end it.
Also, I don't think Sky would forgive me. Kao Zhang is his name. Slaver documents. Several pages detailing the actions and transactions of the slave traders in the Imperial City. These documents clearly indicate that Chandler Ling is involved with the slave traders. Okay. Well, more food for the cannibals, I guess. Oh no! Oh fuck! What even was his name? That's Kylon's bitch boy, the one who was threatening us that we killed down here. Surprised the cannibals did not consume the bones. They seem like the type that would do that. Oh hey, guess what, Lady Rento? Yukong's fucking dead!
Hello again. What can I do? Oh, poor Yukong. I swear,
guess we can't tell her that he's dead. I see the janitor is late in cleaning up the holdings, yeah. I don't know, maybe they felt that the corpse was a nice decoration. Really brought the place together just in time for Halloween, right? Alright. Maybe we can, like, try to extort Song Tao or something and salvage some bad boy points out of this. But, fuck the guild.
There you are. The governor sent Ho Chong, one of his lapdogs, to oversee the trial. I hope you learned something, or I'll have to proceed with Song Tao's sentencing.
Spoke with Zibao and he took me to the slavers. I should have tried to extort Ling first.
He took you there? That's incredible. That's remarkable. Well, what did you find? Have you discovered evidence that exonerates Scholar Song Tao?
I think we should discuss my payment first.
Your payment? It was certainly a challenging task, but...
No.
I've spent too much already.
No. Give me some silver, I'm leaving.
All right. Give me the information and I'll give you some silver. but I don't have much left after all the investigations.
Can't believe you tried to make me do work without paying me. Alright. Here's proof the Ling was involved.
Ha! That doesn't prove a thing. Pieces of paper can be bought and sold just like anything. Just like anyone.
I'm afraid you're quite mistaken.
Damn it, there's the good boy points.
This proves a great many things, including your guilt. I never suspected the slavers were so well connected.
Let me see that. Well, this certainly looks interesting. Suppose Scholar Sung Tao can go free then. And you, Chandler Ling, will come with me for sentencing. It will be quick and harsh, I suspect. This sort of thing will not be tolerated in the Empire.
It's all a lie. You don't know what you're doing. You're all making a very big mistake.
Thank you. Thank you for risking yourself to help me. If there's anything I can do to repay you, please ask.
I accept cold hard cash, buddy.
I don't really have that much in the way of silver. I give most of it to the poor. I do, however, have several items you may find interesting.
In-kind contributions are acceptable.
They're not here, of course. Come and find me in the Scholars' Garden, and I will be glad to show you what I have. I'll see you there. Goodbye, and thank you again.
I feel much better knowing those slavers have been shut down. If only I had known you when my daughter was taken from me.
If only, if only. Aura of Calm gem. No way in hell I can use that. Yep, Way of the Open Palm can use this gem. Body 2, Intimidation 2. Oh, shit, too. Alright, because I know I'll forget it if I wait a week. We're going to go to the Scholar's Garden real quick and collect our reward. And then that will definitely be it. Taking things in material value, it's only the cash to item ratio that's the problem. Yeah. Luckily I have Zibao, the magic, or not Zibao, fuck, what's his name? Zinbu, yeah. Zinbu, the magic abacus, is a celestial bureaucrat who seeks to shift over to sales, yeah. We can, sell things to him whenever we want, so in-kind donations are pretty much as good as cash. Alright, Song Tao, you better have my money. There you are. Oh.
Good day again. You've done a great deal to aid me. If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. I've got some interesting items if you'd like to see them.
Wait. You're not even giving me the items, you're selling me them? Oh, you piece of shit. Fine. More silver from human enemies. You know what? You're buying my shit. Evading traps costs no focus. That's kind of cool. And earth power. Yeah, I don't think we'll use that one. Not gonna use that one. That one can go. Can go. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Yes, all the conversation skill gems are basically worthless. Wow, I feel incredibly ripped off. I should have tried to extort Lang before I did anything, like turned the documents in. Anyways. Oh, man. I got a lot of good boy points for doing that. Damn. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me tonight, I think. I'll be back again tomorrow. I have a certain spooky game in mind. I'll announce it once I'm sure it's gonna work. But yes, plan is to be back again tomorrow. So hope to see you then, and hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did tonight. I appreciate having you all along. It's very cool learning about all the voice actors in this game. It's not surprising to me, like I said, that BioWare kind of has their own stable of voice actors who do everything, just like Bethesda. But yeah, cool to hear the, oh yeah, this guy did this and this guy did this. I think the I think the creative Yukong being voiced by the protagonist from Tony Hawk Underground was the best one. Yep, thanks for being here, Chitao. I appreciate it. That's gonna do it for me. So, until next time, Amiki, I bid you Walate. Take very, very good care of yourselves. I'll see y'all again real soon. Later!